Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, put your hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these shit I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
Greetings, everybody, and welcome to some late night culture. Wow, it's been a long time, and well, it's been a week. I'm kind of happy to be here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I worked a little bit on that intro. It's not quite finished yet, but it's close. I had to run it from this side instead of actually being embedded in StreamYard, but it worked out well. That's actually rendered in 4K, which StreamYard doesn't like very much. But hey, I'm so glad that you're here. I am absolutely not going to be a party boy, Jaffo, but I'm glad everybody showed up. This is going to be something that I'll do maybe semi-regularly. We'll see. We've got lots to talk about as usual, but I want to know what you guys want to talk about. That's kind of what this show is going to be about. It's very low key. We're going to have random guests show up. We have obviously my producer and my editor here, Mr. Grant Gregory, with us this evening. And of course, in Australia, it's the morning time, or it's at midday, I guess. And,
early afternoon.
Early afternoon, yeah. So, no, I'm glad to be here. I have a lot of folks that have showed up for the last one. So let's see what happens, and we will have random guests, I'm sure, pop in and out. But I just want to say hi to those of you that are still here. Let's see, we've got the Atlantean, who's doing some heavy duty lurking right now, as is our good friend, that 70s rock fan. Terry Rose is hanging out with us. We've got Cody Geis going, wow, late. Yeah, it's past my bedtime, but hey, why not? Oh, good news. I've so far haven't been selected for a grand jury, which means that I still have to check back tomorrow. That's not very good. But I could possibly dodge this one. We'll have to see. We've got deleted scenes here. Hey, what's going on, my friend? That's Mr. Otten out there. I did have a great Easter. I hope everybody did as well. Release the McCracken is here. Of course, we've got Parrot Head who says, Cuddles. What's up, my friend? Good to see you. I think I said hi to Terry Rose. We got our good buddy here, Darth Scipio. The only culture left for Sunday night is drinking some red wine. Well, we'll get to that in a little bit. We're going to start off with some not alcoholic beverages this evening. We've got Fat Elvis with us saying, Hail, fellow henchmen and minions. Indeed. We got Pope Metallicus the First hanging out with us. Gap Stargate is here. The ever lovely Sherry. Chris Mead, the Grifter, is here. Great to see you, my friend. And of course, Morgan King. Good to see you, my friend. We have Ken Jack Ben saying greetings and salutations from Viejo, California. Me the pumpkin be with you always. Absolutely. Dr. Pepper, anyone? Bad Bunny says, and apparently, according to Lyndon Hall, the Dr. Pepper tastes like cough syrup. Does that sound right to you there, Mr. Gregory?
Yeah, I absolutely love it. It also explains my problem with cough syrup. So, but I love Dr. Pepper.
You're addicted to cough syrup now?
No, Dr. Pepper's a little bit cheaper. Just a little bit.
And also doesn't have a lot of icky to it, but that's for sure. Moira's here. Good to see you, Moira. Moira, I am very happy to say, and I'm very proud to say, did her filing to run for governor in her state. So congratulations, Moira. Well done.
Best of luck.
Yes, absolutely. Dragon Master 360 is in the house, and sup, y'all. Of course, I mentioned Jaffo right at the beginning. Marby Dog, not a fan of club music. Let me tell you, that was an amazing piece. I'll try to find something different. We'll maybe mix up the music in the background, but that is absolutely just super fun. Liquid Sky, indeed. And again, I'm not going to be a party boy. Oh, wow, Morgan King, are you a brand new member? I thought you were a member already, or maybe just a renewing member. It's great to see you. Thanks for being part of, the gamblers here at the Culture Casino. I appreciate it. We've got E. Clay Thomason here, Low Spec Linux laptop. Oh, wow. Hey, don't you guys have a life? Look, on Sunday, whenever I have a couple spare minutes, I'm doing something for YouTube. So I figured since I've been awake the last couple Sunday nights, why not do this right now? So first long intro that worked for me. Hail chat. Well, thank you, Tug Swing Puck. Appreciate that. Or Tug Swing Puck. Tug Swing Puck? I like that. Pretty cool.
Is it Tug Swing or Tug's Wing?
Tug's Wing Puck. Well, that's cool. Oh, yeah, I see. I get it. Yeah, absolutely. That's a hockey thing. Tug's Wing. Yeah. Ultra Fantastico Worldwide. That's a cool name. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's a superhero. Culture Casino is really gray beard showing his age. Well, if I shave it, I will look like I'm 10. Plus, it's the lighting. See, Mr. Gregory said I needed a kick light, so I added one on this side. It's really
it's working.
Yeah, thanks, bud.
My plan to turn you into Santa Claus is one step closer. All you need is a bunch of Culture Casinos around you.
Oh, Wookie. No, I'm not on the couch, bro. Excellent Easter, let me tell you. Jury duty is not the worst depending upon the case. Well, here's the problem. It's a grand jury, which means I could be impaneled for weeks listening to tons of evidence to decide whether or not something should go to court or not. So, yeah, just claim you have a sugar mama. That might actually work. Don't forget me, says Banana Facts with Banana Dave. Where's Mardigan? Good question. I don't even know if he's awake.
I'll send you a link.
Yeah. Let's see. Who else do we have here today? Channel Surf. What's up? And Liger Fan is here. We've got Tim Hayes here. Prince Lethal is here. That's somebody you should send a link also. Lyndon is right, says Prince Lethal. Indeed. Let's see. Pop Culture Curator is here. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Dr. Pepper with Fireball is quite tasty. Fireball is one of those alcohols I really enjoy. I kind of like that cinnamony. Death Angel Shadow is here. Let's see who else rolled in the door. Lots of folks are here. I think I said hi to Release McCracken. Hey, what's up, Caffeinated Wolf? Haven't seen you in a hot minute, my friend. Good to see you. I miss you. Miss you a lot. Daniel Hall is here, of course. We've got Hutch the Dirty Roofer. Man, lots of you guys rolling in here. What's everybody doing up so late? I have invited no one. Tom, you are more than welcome to be here. I love you. Bring your butt in here. Bring your butt in here, indeed. Let's see. Man, we have no subjects right now. That's okay. It's always a by the seat of your pants thing. Yeah. Yeah, but CC and I are internet married. This is true. This is true. Eric K's out there in the world. Good to see you, Eric K. I think I said hi to Chris Mead. I got Forbidden Ruin here. Good to see you, my friend. I think I said hi to Rob Altus. Tom is definitely not my sugar mama. Let's see who else is here. Hey, yeah, sub to Banana Facts with Banana Dave. Absolutely. Thank you for that look. The gray is looking good. Don't die on us. That's a great one. Dwayne Erickson is here. I just got here. Happy Easter to you all. Well, happy Easter to you. Steven, give me just a couple moments and I'll shoot you an invite. I know the producers in the background shooting them out there right now because, that's what producers do. Anyway, well, we do have some things to talk about. I want to talk about just how embarrassing it is right now for Warner Brothers with the very poor performance of this Dumbledore thing. It is it's not good. It's the opposite of good, and hopefully we can get Tom in here to throw some fire on this. Throw some fire on this particular subject. Did you shoot that out there, Grant?
Yeah. I've sent it to a couple of people. So
all right, including Tom, right? You got
Yep.
Okay,
sent one to Tom.
All right, very good. All right, well, let's jump on this story, and I'm sure people will hop in as they can if they would like to. Let's go. So first and foremost, this story is the one that like I said, is terribly, terribly embarrassing for Warner Brothers, and it should be. It should be because they've taken something that was a franchise and they've whittled it down into something that not a lot of people are consuming. And here we go. Fantastic Beast reaches 150 million overseas. Now it's been out for a while. Is it out in your territory yet, Grant?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it actually came out. I think a week and a half before you guys got it.
Right.
It came out on a Tuesday, which was the kind of odd time for a movie to be released.
Right, and of course it's been out there for a while. It's been out there
for a while. It's no longer playing at my local cinema, so
wow.
it must have had a pretty poor showing if that was the case.
Yeah. It's not doing well, and as you can see, I mean, India's KGF is up at 70 million. Plus a global start, so it's doing well. Sonic sped past 232 million worldwide, so it's rocking in its second week. We're going to take a look at the week over week fall off, and I want to say hi to our two new guests. We have Tom from Midnight's Edge, and of course,
I'm not talking to you, Culture.
Why do you do this every time?
Because I'm just not. This was my day of rest. You didn't even send me.
You were supposed to have a day of rest. All right, why aren't you
still supposed to assume?
I don't make assumptions for your time. I want you to sleep. I think you know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing Midnight's Edge in the morning tomorrow.
Oh, good for you.
Okay. Hi, Stephen.
Hi, Stephen.
Culture. How you doing?
Good.
Hi, Grant.
And Grant Gregory. Hello.
Hello.
All right. Well, these are the three.
Hi, lovely people out there in the chat.
Yes. Hello, chat.
Hello, chat.
Hi, Mikey.
I saw Mikey too. Hi, Big Mikey. Yeah, Bollywood is definitely kicking butt. But yeah, let's take a look at this real quick. These are the three movies we'll be talking about here.
Dude, I didn't even know they were doing a sequel to KGF. I'm like so excited now.
Really?
I had no idea. I love that first one.
Okay, well, you're gonna be happy. So for the latest, what
the KGF? What did he say?
KGF, yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell is KGF?
So it's a Bollywood film.
Oh.
Yeah,
I hear it's pretty good. I haven't seen it, but
that dude looks jacked, like totally
yeah.
He looks like Bollywood Carl Urban.
Yeah, he kind of does. Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
he fights like him as well.
I don't know. But we did get a super chat from our good friend Mexican Iron Man for $4.99. Thank you, Mikey. Gosh, yeah, I'm happy. I'm like I said, I want to say thanks again for our member, our new member here, Morgan King, who I think was a member before. I think it's
all right. So, in all seriousness, Culture, how much did this fantastic bomb make?
Let's look at it here. We've got it. It says, it's no secret Warner Brothers' fantastic piece, The Secrets of Dumbledore, had a less than magical opening domestically this weekend, coming after very early overseas. Rolling out began last frame. Still offshore this weekend, the threequel was again the top movie and ranked number 1 in 52 markets, including 41 of 44 new openers. The overseas sophomore frame added 71.7 million for a global cum of 150.4. So it's just shy of 200 million if you add in our domestics. So it's at 193.
What's the domestic?
Well, it rocked 43 million, I believe. Remember when I said that I thought 50 million was being awfully generous?
Yeah. Spider-Man beat it in one day.
Oh Lord!
Yeah, it's running 38%.
Toby! I hope you're packing up your shit.
We'll see. And he's talking about Emmerich. He's not talking about Maguire.
I'm right.
Shouldn't have fired Johnny Depp. Sorry.
Anybody else who got behind that? Exactly, Steven. Anybody who got behind? Oh, look who we got, Mr. Comics Dick.
Hey, Comics.
Last registration, chicken fuckers.
Wow. Welcome to the show.
Okay.
Sounds like he's coming through his phone.
Yeah.
It's sounding bad?
No,
now it's better.
Okay.
Yeah, you sound better. Yeah. That's good to see you, Comics. Thanks for being here. But yeah, we've got so it's not doing great. So it's 38% behind the previous installment and 48% off the original. Talk about underperforming.
What are we talking about?
Right now, we're talking about Dumbledore and the secret that he kept from the Fantastic Beasts, or breasts, or whatever.
Yeah, that sounds like a shit show.
I heard it was Amber's turd.
Oh, it was. In fact, Amber turded all over this film.
So whose bright idea was it to open this up the week of the trial?
I don't know. That was dumb. It was dumb.
Who put this out? Is it Warner Brothers?
Yeah.
Okay, well that explains everything right there.
Well, here's the thing, Comics, as I'm sure you're aware, they had Mads Mikkelsen come in and scab for Johnny Depp because they couldn't be seen working with him. And then they opened this up against the trial. It's like, you dumb fucks.
Is Amber Heard actually in the movie?
No, Amber's not in this movie.
Oh, okay.
But she's in Aquaman that has been delayed.
I wonder why.
I got a lot to say about that shit.
Yeah, we'll get on the Batman in a minute, but go ahead. I'm sorry, Tom. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
No. The Batman deal is another thing I've been I talked to some of my people. We talked to Mikey the other night on Mead, Mikey Sutton. Right. Andre's got a video coming up. We got a little bit more of an idea of what at least the current mood is of DC. So I can kind of give you an idea there when we get to it.
Fire off.
Do you want me to do it now? Well, the Batman, as we talked about on Mead, it made a profit, but it disappointed. Let's be real. It didn't. They expected it to make $1 billion. It didn't.
Not that movie. That was garbage.
Not going to make it. Well, and it should have, right? By all, there's no excuse they can use. They can't use the pandemic excuse. They can't use the 45-day window excuse because Spider-Man made almost $2 billion in almost the same amount of time. Really, if you look at it. And then it just, they have so many things going against it. From what we heard is they didn't like the chemistry between Kravitz and Pattinson. So I guess they're going to amp her character up in the sequel to help people get, because I guess people didn't take to her like they were hoping. I guess they want to lighten the tone a little bit because it was dour and too depressing for kids. Of course, the running time was the first thing that came up.
Oh no shit! That movie was too fucking long.
So if we get a sequel at this point, that's kind of the stipulations that
I hope they
with
don't.
it.
I'm tired of this garbage. I really am. I mean, yeah, just like wait like a decade or two and then do another Batman movie. I'm kind of tired of.
Well, and the other thing is the Joker made $1 billion, so that's the embarrassing part.
Well, yeah,
the Batman could make $1 billion, but the Joker
the
did.
reason why it made a lot of money is the fact that it wasn't a comic book movie. It was a repurposed script. They slapped Joker on it. I mean, it was pretty apparent that the character's name, it was originally supposed to be called like Carnival, whatever his clown name was, and they made some alterations to make it a Joker film. And either which way, it was a great film. But it's pretty apparent that was a repurposed script.
To be honest with you, and this is just a personal thing, I wouldn't have liked it had it not been a Joker movie. I'd have just called it a ripoff of Taxi Driver and King of Comedy, because that's really what it was. But the fact that it had the Joker in it that made it, to me, like, at least you can give that a pass. Sorry, go ahead, Grant.
Dude, I was literally about to say the same thing. Like, watching it would be a film that I'd be like, yeah, it's okay, but I've seen it before. But because it was quote-unquote a comic book movie, it's one of the best comic book movies, even though it's technically not really a comic book movie.
Right.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that thing where I give it a pass because of that. Sorry, go ahead, Steven. Is that you?
Yeah, it was kind of like a black label what if. That's how I saw it as. A what if.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Taxi Driver, sure, but
Well, I would like to say
acting that really
go ahead,
lifted
Steve.
that movie for me.
But yeah, go ahead, Culture. My point was, though, is that Zaslav basically, outside of the Joker, he does not want any more separate universe shit from what
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. He wants everything to work out right. And speaking of working out right, we had a new panel member join us. His name is Lethal, Prince Lethal.
G'day.
What's up, sir?
Hey. How we doing? Good
Hailing
to see
from
you,
a
boys.
land down under. How you doing?
Very well.
I'm well, thank you. How are we all doing?
Well, we had Easter here. You had Easter a day ago. How was it?
For me, pretty uneventful.
How's the day after Easter look? Are we looking at a good day, or is it going to be shit?
Okay.
It's pretty grey, actually.
Oh, man.
That's not helpful.
Especially because everyone's talking about our election now.
Oh yeah.
No. How's that going?
Another thing I won't pay attention to.
Yeah, our lockdowns have all lifted and everything, but word is the moment that our Prime Minister gets back in there, they're going back on because of a new variant that's now somehow magically cross-pollinated with itself, and it's going to be a super spreader event at all the polling booths, apparently.
Well, this is something I've been saying for a while, which is as soon as the elections are over, it's lockdown city.
Of course.
Because they're going to do the exact same shit here in the States as well. But these politicians, they realize that they can't win elections on lockdowns because the populace just won't fucking have it. So, yeah, both these bums out. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah,
Remember who supported that shit and vote them out.
Dive a little bit into it. We will. Yeah, absolutely. I don't mind. We're after dark now, so I'm a little bit more lenient. We have people already using colorful language this evening.
Shit, cunt.
Colorful metaphors.
I make no apologize.
CultureCasino after
No,
dark.
I know, but you're not wrong, and I
sorry.
think you're right. I think we're going to start to see, them try to stretch all that bologna sausage around. But I think on a state by state basis, they're just going to say, "Suck it." So
yeah, they can't do anything on a national level here in the States. It's all going to be state by state. You're going to see California lockdown. You're going to see New York lockdown. Any state that's actually blue, like Illinois, lockdown. The red ones, I think, will most likely stay open.
Yeah. To continue on that track, because again, it's all Warner Brothers related. When we
COVID.
Go ahead.
What, COVID?
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, COVID.
What, you're
totally
saying it's Warner Brothers' fault?
No.
I always knew Emmerich was sus.
So you're telling me instead of a bat, it was a rabbit?
What?
It was definitely a bat.
Yeah, it wasn't me, Doc. Say it again.
Oh, I was trying to step away from that.
It
but
was
no,
the damn rabbit. Trust me.
It's after dark.
Ah, it was the duck.
it was the duck. Okay.
No, it wasn't me. I swear.
That cracks me
If
up.
anything, it was that damn devil.
Don't blame the Australian.
Wow.
How
Don't
accurate
blame
is
me,
like? I
don't
think
blame me, pigs.
I think Looney Tunes is very accurate in its representation. Everyone I've ever met around here always walks in spinning in a circle, dribbling on themselves, just wanting to eat each other.
I love the Tasmanian devil. That's like one of my favoritist in the
That's
cartoon.
because you hate Australians. That's why.
I love Australians.
Or Tasmanians. I don't know.
I don't even think that have anything to do with Australia.
See, Tasmania I think over there is, you call it Alabama, where like the families all.
Yeah. So it's if they're not good enough for your family, they're not good enough for anyone else.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
there's
like-
a lot of
The old saying is, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. When in Tasmania, do your cousin.
do your sister. Yeah.
Oh my, you guys are just. All right.
Although, in all fairness, that Tasmanian Devil series did take place in Tasmania, but like he was only in like.
So he probably fucked his cousin.
Probably. Well, it may be the other way around because look at Taz, it seemed to regress. So maybe his dad and his mom must have been related. I'm thinking.
Too many chromosomes.
Yeah,
It makes sense. I think he had an extra one. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, Soul Assassin brings up another one of my favorite cartoon characters, Speedy Gonzalez.
You won't see him ever again.
And he's still he's racially acceptable now, isn't he?
No,
What
because
about
he's a harmful stereotype.
what about Pepe Le Pew? Did they ever get Pepe Le Pew? All French people are stinky
Oh, he's
rapists.
put in prison
They
for
took him-
rape.
Yeah, they took him out. They took him out of Space Jam too. I mean, he was the.
Oh, that's
literally the
fucking
only
right.
lucky
They
one.
took him out, but kept in the
Troops.
They kept in
the
the yeah, the troops. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
They were going to lecture him on consent in the movie.
Yeah,
And I think they realized they needed to take that out, which was probably a good idea.
clearly
No,
showing
dude,
they've
I
never
wish they
watched the
left it in,
cartoons.
honestly.
A night of milk plus and ultra violence, but get rid of that skunk.
So Batman made $750 million.
Not even as much as Batman v Superman.
That's insane.
Really?
And that is what upset
it made
them.
less than Batman versus Superman? No fucking way.
Batman v
That's
Superman
great.
made like a 853. And yeah, that's what they're upset about. Batman should make $1 billion, especially right after Spider-Man. And I'm sure the toys hurt because of that.
Well, let's be honest, that was a weak ass movie.
Which one, Spider-Man or Batman?
No, Batman. The
Well, it was,
Batman.
yeah. But here's the thing: is yes, even as long as it was still only 15 minutes longer
Yeah.
than No Way Home. That's the thing. And
Yeah, but
that's-
No Way Home didn't suck though. I mean, that's the
well,
difference.
right, and that's what I'm saying is, and even though those toys were delayed and everything like that, that movie still made over $2 billion. And that's the thing. Warner Brothers gives a shit about how the merchandise sells. We learned that from way back in the day with Batman Forever and Batman and Robin. And hopefully they don't make that mistake again. If they do actually, I'm hoping you're right, comics, and they just say, fuck it. And just decide to shelve this whole Batman universe thing. Even though,
And I'm someone that was looking forward to the Pattinson movie.
Yeah, and Daniel Hall makes a good point. Start adjusting for inflation.
oh, Batman 89 beats it out the rocks.
I know, but it's just weird if you start adjusting for inflation, considering how much inflation we've had in the last year and a half.
Just ask my gas tank.
Uh,
Well, why don't you just buy an electric car? God.
God, Tom.
Yeah, 'cause I got like
Buy an electric
$40,000
car.
just throw away. Well, what do I do with the battery when it goes bad?
So our prime minister said, "Oh, if you're having trouble paying your rent, why don't you just buy a house?"
Oh my god!
Yeah, because that's how it fucking works.
I mean, seriously, how retarded do you have to be to say that?
Have you seen this guy talk?
Yes.
No, I haven't.
Allegedly, he shit himself at Macca's a few years ago.
Oh, so he's Joe Biden then.
Oh,
Oh,
your
boy.
guy too, huh?
He's
Okay.
Joe Biden, but not dementia yet, and way more Christian.
You know,
I mean, at least Joe Biden shits himself in front of royalty. This guy did it at freaking
Come
Macca's
on,
in
man.
Cronulla.
Come on, man.
well, let's
My friends used
wow.
to call me Skid Mark.
Yeah. Well, we have a guy who claims to
I
have
never
been a
understood
truck
the name
driver.
Mark.
Yeah, and he fought off Corn Pop and all kinds of
Brandon.
I'm sure he did.
And the leg hair thing. The kids would play with
Black
his leg
kids
hair.
like to play with my leg hair.
Anyway,
summertime, it would get all white and light.
it's true.
It would shine like angels.
Okay, this is
And
fun.
that's how we cured the COVID.
Paramount. Oh God, Halo's like my biggest thing ever. So.
Oh
Okay.
God, I'm sorry. That from what I hear, that show is a fucking train
Yeah, we
wreck.
heard it was a train wreck, and this is
Wait
funny.
till Kurtzman gets involved.
But
Wait, Kurtzman got involved with that?
Yeah, they came in. I don't know if they got involved with the first season, but they
To
definitely
what, make
took
it
over for the
worse?
second season.
I mean-
I'm sure.
season two. But here's the thing: we need to have like a poll. What is the worst production studio right now?
It's all of them, dude.
Paramount?
I
Yeah, but
don't think you can really vote. You just say all of them.
How do you measure that? Like,
I don't know.
worse in what way?
We have
I don't know.
completely flip flopped from 10 years ago. Sony was at the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
Now they're at the top.
Yep,
Well, and even that's saying something.
it is.
Well, what's
That's
even worse
pretty
is Tom
shit.
Rothman
That means-
of all fucking people is the guy who got him there. The guy who
The sad thing about it is it means that bar is pretty fucking low right now.
Let's go, Morbius. Culture reset.
I'm so
Well, we
mad.
won't talk
Did
about
you
Morbius.
just make me? Why did you do that? Morbius pissed me the frick off, man. I'm just why?
I haven't seen it. I never even saw Spider-Man.
I didn't bother seeing
Well, Sony
Morbius
has
either.
nothing to do with superhero movies, right? And I'm not even counting Spider-Man. I'm talking about the fact that Rothman has basically said, you know what? I don't understand this superhero crap. I don't understand all this franchise tentpole business. What I do understand is filmmakers want to make movies for theaters. So he's gotten involved with guys like Tarantino and what's his face who directed Baby Driver, Edgar Wright, and stuff like that, to where he's getting these more prestigious theatrical releases out there that are making money and they're getting attention. And the things like Spider-Man are just kind of icing on the cake, and he don't have to deal with that anymore. So he's exactly what Sony needed, which is weird. But outside of that, nobody knows what they're doing. It's funny that you made comparison with the Looney Tunes, because that's what Warner has been like for years. They're like chickens with the heads cut off. It's like if you walked in there, it'd be like walking into that scene in Toontown in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, when Eddie Fallon walks into Toontown and it's just like fucking chaos everywhere. That's what it sounds like. It's like over at Warner Brothers all the time.
Cartoon.
And Disney, they just constantly fighting with each other on the inside, because you got those who are holier than thou SJWs and the others who just want to keep their heads down and keep their jobs. So it's like you have that's the extreme on that end. So, and in between you got everybody else, basically.
It's bananas. There's no doubt about it. I
Just
just
fucked.
Universal's about the only other one that I would say isn't completely off their rockers, but even they decided to get Brie Larson in on the fucking Fast and the Furious, which is like.
I heard Ambulance did like terrible too.
It sucked rocks, dude. And that thing
was the movie actually bad?
Oh God! Listen to Chris Gore. Chris Gore was talking about it and said it was.
I haven't
terrible.
heard one good.
Yeah,
thing
he said he described the movie as a ride that you wanted to get off halfway through. That was it. It
Sounds
was
like every single Michael Bay movie ever made.
That's been kind of on par for like Michael Bay's last 4 or 5 movies at this point.
Yep, you both.
I would argue all of them.
Pretty much.
He's had some good movies. I like Bad Boys. I like The Rock.
You have Michael Bay before he became.
I even like The Island. I thought The Island was a good movie.
That's the thing. You have Michael Bay
was
before he
2
became
movies.
Michael Bay. That's the thing. And then I think it was somewhere post Armageddon is when all the isms started coming in.
Yeah, I would say everything after Transformers.
Pretty much.
Including Transformers was basically the end of his career.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people voting. We have a lot of people voting on who's the worst.
No, man. Lucasfilm. They're bad. Paramount's bad. Fucking Bad Robot is
Paramount's
bad.
been silently for sale for like a year, and nobody's even.
It has been. It's actually longer than that.
Amazon's like, nah, I think we're gonna go with MGM. Yeah, and MGM's like not even a studio anymore.
Right about.
What they're owned by Amazon now, right?
Yeah, that's done deal. But that doesn't mean it can't get reversed, which is weird, but it could. But I'm looking at it going, Paramount has been available since before the brand change.
Yeah.
They were like, hey, somebody buy us or buy this part of us, please. That's why they started dividing it all up. Tom and I had been talking about that.
This actually goes on longer than a year, but they've basically been like hinting that they've been in for sale heavily.
Yeah.
And nobody's biting. I think they want Apple or something like that to bite.
Well, this is an interesting thing. I had heard a whisper of this, didn't even give it any like thought that it could be possible, but
I keep forgetting he's British, yeah.
Andrew Garfield? Wow.
I think he would actually do a good job. Unfortunately, it's in a time period where Doctor Who fucking sucks and the showrunners are trash. So I don't know. Yeah, I got mixed feelings on that one.
Yeah, and you know, Tug's wing puck is 100% right. Hollywood's biggest problem is not respecting the material.
Well, in Halo's case, they have no fucking idea. They've never played any of the game. They've never read any books, and it's so obvious. It's the definition of in-name only. I have never in my life seen something that is this much in-name only.
Well, we got a guy in a suit, and he drives a vehicle. I think it's called a bullfrog or something.
This is
John Halo.
So
John Halo.
Yeah,
John Halo.
John Halo. So Lethal. So how many of the episodes have you watched, man?
All of them.
Oh my God.
Really?
All of them.
You poor
I'm biting
bastard.
the bullet on this one. I'm doing videos and reviews. This is my fucking bread and butter for my channel at the moment. And
Is this your last Jedi?
you know what? It's so funny. We always make comparisons to X is the Last Jedi of Y franchise.
Right.
But in every single time we make that comparison, it's always actually worse than what the Last Jedi was.
Well, I mean, at least with Halo, they got the women empowerment thing that was in. Oh wait, never mind. It wasn't.
Well, that's the thing. There was badass women in Halo from the fucking get-go. You know, where's my Linda? Where's my Kelly? Fuck, Veronica. ODST had Veronica there. Dr. Halsey's supposed to be a badass. They brought Patronosky into this, who, you know, that's a character from the books that not many people might know. And holy shit, they just turned her into Arpunan Hasapina Petalod's bitchy wife.
Well, in all fairness, she had 8 kids.
So what you're saying is, they had all these female characters.
Sorry,
they were like, oh look, there's no female characters. Let's invent our own.
Yeah, it's so fucking out there, man. Because they took away Blue Team, turned it into Silver Team, gave it a somewhat similar lineup, except every character in it's a fucking retard. They've completely changed what the Spartan 2 program is. We're 4 episodes into this, and they've changed so much about how this universe works to the point where I cannot see a reason as to why there even is the Human Covenant War in this series.
Has he put his helmet back on yet?
He put it on and took it off like 2 minutes after.
Makes sense.
It was the biggest troll. Biggest troll I've ever seen in my life. And look, the thing with Chief taking off his helmet is I know what Chief looks like because we actually have seen his face when he was younger, and his face is described in the books because Halo is a lot more than just a video game series. You got your Star Wars EU with how much content there was and how in-depth it was, and about 2 levels underneath that, you got Halo, right? I can kind of figure out what Chief's face would look like based on how he looked as when he was younger. But the problem is, at this stage in his life, in the Human Covenant War, no, we should not be seeing his face. Instead, he's walking around with his helmet off because that fuckwit Pablo Schreiber has to show his face to get his cred, like that Pedro Pascal fuckwit. Same type of situation here. But I miss the days when like people that would play characters that weren't supposed to show their face, didn't show their face. Like, think of all the times, you know, back in the day before I was born, like at like Comic Cons and shit, someone would walk past and they'll go, dude, that's the motherfucker that plays Michael Myers. That's him right fucking there. And you'd be like, holy shit, that's him. But these dickheads all want to show their face so they can have their face on screen. Why? Because you want to be known as the fuckwit that ruined Master Chief? Well, we call him Master Cheeks now because all he does is show his butt cheeks. There are so many ass cheeks. There are so many fucking ass cheeks in this show. I don't know why. Why is there so many fucking ass cheeks?
Yeah. And the meme seems to be
maybe it's for Halo Reach Around is what they're trying to go for.
Oh,
the sequel.
Halo Reach Around. I heard about that game.
Yeah.
I heard it doesn't end well, just like this show.
There wasn't a happy ending.
No, it was not.
It was a pain in the ass, if you ask me.
Well, he actually, dude, they came up with this retarded ass shit where Spartans are supposed to have like a little fucking pellet in their spine just above their fucking ass cheeks, which is supposed to repress like their emotions. And there is a million things wrong with that. That is not how fucking Spartans, especially Spartan 2s, should work.
They're not
by all
robots.
intents and purposes in this universe. Spartan 2s should be anti-UNSC. This show has gone out of its way to say UNSC bad. But Master Chief, with the help of Cortana, who is voiced by the lovely Jen Taylor, so that's one thing they got right. He uses a knife to make a cut just above his ass cheek, so there literally is a pain in his ass.
So
when I think of emotional suppression, I think of my ass cheeks. Yeah, that's
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's probably where the tramp stamp was supposed to be. Who knows?
Probably.
The impression that I got from the first episode was that they are the bad guys. It's what it seemed like. Is that the tone that they were going for? Like, is Master Chief supposed to be a bad guy?
They've kind of set it up so the UNSC looks bad and the insurrectionists are right. Whereas in Halo lore, they did a fantastic job of making good, valid points about both sides and making both sides sympathetic.
Oh my God! So you're saying a video game had nuance?
Video game, book series, they could just tell a story. Whereas they're outright saying that the UNSC is bad. Like, they've totally forgot that ONI, Office of Naval Intelligence, exists, and they've just kind of combined that into UNSC. Whereas, like, in the lore, ONI were the ones that would do sketchy shit. Like this one, they want Master Chief in the first episode to assassinate a child. Like, well, that would never happen. ONI, do it in a fucking heartbeat.
That's the thing I find so stupid about current year entertainment is the whole thing with the fact that telling a good story is having a good complicated villain that has their own motivations, and you could say, hey, I understand why you're doing this, but the way you're doing it is bad. And then you could still have like the good guys doing bad things. It goes back to the whole thing, like I said, with the whole nuance thing. You can, I guess, which kind of philosophical bent or which side you kind of go with is based off your kind of own personal philosophical bent.
Yeah, like I always believed that Light Yagami from Death Note, I always believed he was 100% in the right. You can make that argument about him because villains could actually be written well back then.
Yeah, and he was a great villain, even though he was, for the most part, the main character.
Gosh, that's why it was Cowboy Bebop ended up being such a waste, right?
Oh, that was an abortion. That was back alley coat hanger abortion.
I would agree. I got through the first 15 minutes of the show, and I stopped it. I was like, I'm done.
Did you see what they did to Ed in that show?
I saw it going around on Twitter, and it's one of those things like, I knew out of all the characters, Ed would be the one that did not translate over well.
Yeah, but do you know why that's funny? It's because Ed was actually the one character that was accurate.
Yes, I know.
And that just does not work in live action.
No, it does not. It absolutely does not.
And the one actor that actually knows the show inside and out, it was the one that we're never going to see. It's like when that shitty teaser trailer that they put out with the polls and the swiping is the best part of the entire series.
It was.
The problem.
The thing that sucks about it, I mean, there are certain things that just don't adapt well to live action, and Bebop is definitely one of them.
Anime in general, I think, just doesn't work in live action. You can't you know what's going to be worse than Bebop is One Piece, because One Piece is so cartoony.
Rubbery. Yeah, that's
right.
the problem.
I've done that a million times before. You almost have to do it all in CGI anyway, so it's just another form of animation, right?
Yeah, but the problem is we had one in like Speed Racer that tried to adapt it and make it look like it, and it was terrible. I mean, the story.
Well, that's kind of my point. It already is its own
terrible.
thing, right? Like anime is its own thing already. That's why you're telling that story that way, right? It to me it just makes no sense. It's just as dumb as these live action, quote unquote, live action Disney remakes. They're still fucking animated.
Oh, you mean it's all CG?
Exactly my point. And the same thing happens with these animes. Even if you have something like Cowboy Bebop that's close enough to lend itself to live action, right? To where all the characters,
or an Evangelion or something that big mech robots or something that they could do, but they won't. They'll probably take something like Trigun and completely change that character because he was too offensive. Now
they're doing Gundam.
They are doing Gundam.
Yeah, the Gundam's happening, and on paper, I feel that Gundam could work.
It might,
but I have no faith.
It could.
I'm saying
on paper it could, yeah, but I have no faith. Like
Well,
before, when I was talking
Well, no,
about
it's
making each side
Netflix, right? That's
sympathetic,
adapting it, so it's gonna be trash.
Netflix is going to outright say Xeon bad. They're probably going to make some fucking MAGA reference to Xeon.
Yeah, Nazis, space Nazis, or something. Yeah.
I mean, every now and
that's
then.
the bigger problem.
Is it a series or a movie?
Oh,
it's a series, I believe.
It's a series.
Yeah.
Oh, I think. Gonna look shit then.
Well, no matter what it is, that's the biggest problem now, right? Is just the whole political aspect of everything, unfortunately, because you can't just take a chance at it could be good, it could be just a shit take. No, now you have to worry about it being injected with this bullshit.
I got it. He has a red mobile suit. MAGA, folks. We're gonna make them MAGA.
Imagine what they're gonna think of the Xeon flag.
Well, and Cowboy Bebop was a prime example, right? Because one of the first things out the gate that they made a big deal out of was how they weren't going to have what's-her-face be all sexualized, right?
Yeah. Well,
that was
it's
such
not
a
even
huge
sexualized
part of her character.
Yeah, I mean, she was a little bit, but it wasn't.
Well, even if it's not a big part, the point is it's going so much against the grain that it's them telling, and then they had the audacity to go, but we're making it better.
Jokes on her. I still got off to her.
They made her a lesbian on top of that.
Yeah.
She's a femme fatale.
She had nice feet, though, didn't she, Lethal?
Cowboy frump bop. Yes, exactly. But no, I mean, look, a lot of people are saying the right things, which is there is no way that Western writers can do justice to anything that comes out of anime. There's very, very, very few that could actually pull that off. But
Alita is the only one I can think of that anybody's.
But that was Rodriguez, and
even that was drastically different as well.
Right. It was different, but it kind of worked, and it seemed like it was Alita. I really want a second film, which theoretically we're getting. So we'll see.
And do you know what's bizarre? They want everything to be so political, but Gundam is pretty political in itself.
But there's a difference between like politics of the world and real world politics. Yeah,
it's in universe politics.
In universe politics is fine.
Yeah, Bioshock's something you could do.
One Bioshock.
You could make it a period piece because it really was.
On the point of politics, the other problem is they don't understand the politics. That's the fucking problem. Like you can sit there and do a metaphor all day long, but if you don't really truly understand it, and it shows with most of these people that they don't get this shit.
Sure. I mean, I was saying that the other night on another stream is you have people writing science fiction who don't understand science fiction. They don't understand Star Trek. They don't understand Star Wars. You have people who don't understand, who are trying to write satire and they don't understand satire. No. I mean, if you're getting someone to write Star Trek, how the fuck do you expect someone who wrote 2 episodes of Gilmore Girls to suddenly be an authority on Star Trek?
How the fuck do you expect people that come out publicly and say, I've never played any video games, read any of the comics, read any of the books in this series, but I'm going to be writing a whole show about it? Fuck you. Suck my dick.
Sometimes
that's what Pablo just said, didn't he? That's what he said for the was it Last of Us? Yeah, that's what he just said. Yeah. He said he's never seen it, and he doesn't want it to taint his interpretation.
He's a fucking actor. That's fine. If it's the person that's actually writing and directing it, that's different.
Well, and I don't want to sit there and say that somebody who's not a fan of something can't bring something new to the table. We've seen it happen before, but the difference is the caliber of the people you bring. As
well, not only that, it's like you should at least do your fucking research.
Well, there's that part of it too. Once you get the job, yes.
Yeah, I'm fine with someone who is not a fan of said property, going and directing and writing for it. If they are actually willing to go and learn the material,
they need to have a pedigree, and that's what I was getting to. Is that you can't just be anybody though. Like that's the problem.
No, I completely.
They're plucking these people exactly like Steven was saying from all these wrong places, and it's not like I'm saying that you shouldn't give a underutilized writer a chance at Star Trek. No, but look at what they've done. Right, the prime example we always go to, especially with Star Trek, is Nicholas Meyer. He was not a fan of Star Trek, never watched an episode of Star Trek in his life up till the point where he got hired. But he watched a few episodes. He talked to Roddenberry. He's like, "Oh, I get this. This is Horatio Hornblower in space, right? And this is a guy who has taken classic literature and other things and worked with it in the past. And
did we lose Tom?
I think we just did.
Well, I mean, his point is those people are people who can write. These new crop of people aren't. They don't even know the fundamentals of basic story structure or anything. Like they get told, make sure you abide by this rule. Tell, do not show. You must just tell. Exposition is character development.
Yeah,
and that's all we're getting.
But that's all they understand, right? Because they don't have any depth. They've never had to like think creatively. This is the thing. I truly believe all of these children, when they were growing up, and I'm calling them children now because they still haven't grown up, they never had the opportunity to engage their imagination. They were managed by helicopter parents and brought up on cell phones and computers, and they never engaged in social interactions.
Well, I think a lot of that too. There's definitely the lack of struggle. I mean, look at all the great authors and comic book writers. What did they have in their life? They had some form of struggle. Tolkien. Why is Tolkien so good? Because he fucking lived through World War One, and it is definitely reflecting in his writing. You take a look at the whole thing with Kirby and Lee, and the fact that these are two Jewish men that basically lived through World War II. Trying to remember who actually went to war. I know that some of the creators, I think it was like one of the creators of Superman, he ended up going overseas and fighting. I don't know if Kirby did. I think he might have.
I think Kirby went over there.
Yeah, I think he did. But
Stan Lee worked in like the.
He was not a journalist. What do they call him?
I'm trying to think of the word too. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Lee served, but I think Kirby did. But all these people that had such vivid imaginations that created such amazing works had some form of conflict and struggle in their life, and a lot of these people that are writing modern comics and modern entertainment don't. They are the definition of fucking privilege, the very thing they complain about with everybody else.
These are also the same types of people, aside from like being talentless hackers. These are the same type of people that don't know how to fucking pay an electricity bill.
I thought it was World War II. I thought it was World War One for Tolkien.
No, he was WW2.
Was it WW? Yeah, okay. All right, sure. My correction.
No, I think he's right. But yeah, it's a very strange thing, that we have the people who are the most successful, especially in fantasy, have had horrific events in their life. Right. Yeah. And the best sci-fi writers are visionaries because they are imagining what the future could be based on what we currently know. And they did everything they could to research the science behind it. Think about how many things Asimov envisioned that came into being, or Wells, or many of these other people. They had these beautiful, grand ideas. And hell, you can go even farther back. I mean,
he was in the First World War.
Was it WW1?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I thought
that's what I thought.
Here's the thing,
because a lot of it is because it's the reason why he's so anti-mechanization was because of the fact that World War One was the first truly mechanized war.
Well, and we owe like Star Wars and that whole thing basically to a car accident, because Lucas had kind of moved on from his nerdy roots. He had gotten into cars and women and all that kind of shit, and he wanted to be a race car driver. He wasn't going to be a writer. He wasn't going to be a filmmaker. It wasn't until he got into this horrific accident that, he was in traction for a while, and he got reminded of all these things he loved as a kid. And it just kind of reminded him, and he went to school to be a filmmaker then, because, but his first love was cars. He wanted to do something with cars.
Well, I mean, American Graffiti definitely kind of highlights that.
It shows that, yeah. But I mean, like, that's the whole thing, is he got in this really horrific accident when I think it was the day of graduation, if I remember right. It was just, and basically his teachers made sure that he was able to graduate from the hospital and shit like that. But like,
wow.
Yeah, it was, he actually got in an accident like a quarter mile from his house. Wow. It was a horrific accident. Like, they don't even know how he lived.
Yeah.
Well, I loved American Graffiti as one of the best films, but I wanted to highlight this because Mirrorsphere's origin has completed his book. So he's going to be looking at his cover. He gets it tomorrow, and he just has to get it to Amazon. That's great, man. Congratulations. Let everybody know so we can market the crap out of that, brother. That's awesome. And if you like, a darker type of story, that's what Mirror Sphere's origin is. So thanks for that, brother. Appreciate it. You guys are so right, though. And God, the Lucas thing, could you imagine if he'd been killed, we wouldn't have Star Wars.
Well, not just that. If he hadn't gotten the accident, he probably would have gotten to like mechanics and stuff like that. Probably would have went to Vietnam and worked on like helicopters and all that shit. Never would have gotten to movies or any of that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how like little things like that little twist of fate is what causes certain things to play out.
And we wouldn't have the Disney trilogy.
That's true.
Well,
rip.
Well, you know what? Had he not sold Star Wars, would we have gotten more Star Wars?
I'll be honest with you. I'm fine with no more Star Wars.
Yeah.
If we're getting Disney Star Wars. I don't hate it at all. I'll be honest with you. I don't. Because I was completely fine with the stuff that was coming out of the EU.
Yes, we would have got Sword of the Jedi.
Yeah, we would have gotten a lot of really good shit if it wasn't for the fact that Disney bought it. We would have gotten 1313. That game looked amazing.
Battlefront 3.
I think there's a lot of things that would have been a lot of good would have come out with Disney not buying them. We would have gotten what was that fucking animated thing that they were doing that was so hilarious? Star Wars Detour. That shit looks funny as hell. And that got canned because of Disney. And that Coruscant series got canned because of
Underworld.
Disney.
The Underworld was pretty cool.
They are so desperate for content. They would have given him the money to make Underworld.
You know what? We would have been able to focus all our hate towards Filoni, which I am in full support of.
We can do it anyway. Well, I'm down with that.
Speaking of which, we got to a subject I can do a super chat on. So we got Nikki D sending us $5 saying, do you think the Kenobi D Plus series will bring in a substantial number of subscribers?
No, I think what it will bring in is ass rape.
Whoa.
Okay. Some people might be into that.
That explains why Kenobi was very stiff when he met Luke.
So demonetized right now. And think they'll stick around once the show ends. I don't think they're going to pull in as many eyeballs as they think they are. And I think they're going to lose a lot more over the course of the next few months. What say you? Oh,
I just want to point and laugh as it all fucking burns to the ground. Hey Disney, can I help you throw more gasoline on this pile of rags here? Oh, let me get that lighter for you. Oh, there you go. Oh, look at that. It's all burning down. I'm sorry.
I'm a simple man. I won't go back to Star Wars until Vader sucks a dick.
through the mask.
Let's go, Filoni. Don't let me down, you fucking cunt.
Oh, this is so true, Chris Mead. I think Kenobi's going to not do as well as people think. I think you're going to have people that are going to gush over it for the first episode.
Oh, dude, yeah, you're going to have the stands come out in force like last time. Oh my God, how can you hate the show? You haven't seen the whole series yet. How can you judge it? I get that shit all the time.
Yeah,
Disney Star Wars has their audience, despite I think that if they can read or not, they do have their audience. So they're just going to gush over anything because all Star Wars is good.
Dude, something's on Tatooine. That's amazing.
Yeah, wow.
Everything's on Tatooine.
Look at the sand. No wonder Vader wouldn't come there.
I think the bigger thing is they just better hope it's good. Even if it's just half-assed good, because like I've been saying, I think
it's not going to be good.
Well, this is going to be the Picard of Star Wars. And what I mean is Star Trek Discovery happened and pretty much nobody noticed because nobody gave a shit. But when you brought Picard back, people actually paid attention. And that's when we had a lot of people going, oh my God, it really is as bad as you guys said. It's like, yeah, we know. And I think that's where a lot of people are. If this show is garbage, you're going to have a lot of people who didn't see Solo, who haven't really seen a lot of the last couple Star Wars movies. Because look at the box office, right? A lot of people saw The Force Awakens. A lot of people checked out during The Last Jedi or didn't even go back because they heard bad things about it and or just aren't that interested in Star Wars. One thing though is if they did go see those, it's one thing. There are some normies who just don't give a shit. They just like whatever. As far as they know, they still think Steven Spielberg directed Star Wars. They have no idea. I shit you not. There are people out there who think that.
Do that. Yeah.
And so when we get to this point where they see, oh, Ewan McGregor's coming back, I think it is going to bring in a much larger crowd than any of the other Star Wars stuff has before. And if it's garbage and it's boring like Book of Boba Fett, or it's even bad like The Last Jedi, this is it. This is, I think, their last chance to really make or break Star Wars at this point. They're going to lose the normies on this.
I disagree. I think they've got that group that's just locked in no matter what.
Oh no,
you're always going to have that, but I mean, and that's why we still know them because, but just like Star Trek and everything else, but they're just such a large group because it's Star Wars. Yeah.
The issue with Kenobi is going to be the same issue with Boba Fett, which is the same issue with the Mandalorian.
My point is more normies.
Nothing is going to happen that is worthy of note. It's going to end exactly the same way it began. Nothing has changed. That's also the problem with doing these weird kind of like in between sequels or prequels or whatever.
The reason I say that though is not as many people watch The Mandalorian or Boba Fett, right? Like that's the whole thing.
I haven't seen them.
Well, I mean, just
they're not worth watching.
Well, even people who went out and bought Baby Yoda shit, they didn't even really necessarily watch the show.
I mean, genius marketing. You know, you got all the fucking teenage girls. Oh my god, Baby Yoda! You know, successful as fuck, but none of them watched the show.
Yeah, I just a lot of people are feeling this right now, Jinja Ninja, but
it needs you to go see it. That budget is outrageous. I heard.
I'm going to go see Northman. I want this film to be so successful, and with what Andre said today on my Sunday Culture Review stream today, if you didn't catch it, there are some other elements in it. I'm buying
a ticket right fucking now.
It is not the 300. With Vikings, it is not. There are magical elements in it. If you are familiar with Eggers' other films,
I saw the Witch. I thought the Witch was great.
Then you're gonna be thrilled. So if you watch the Sunday Culture Review towards the end, you can just get over there.
This story is based on the story that Hamlet's based on.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. It's very cool. There's mysticism in it on top of it all. So check it out. I'm going to as well, but don't expect the 300 with Vikings. That's not what this is.
I wasn't expecting that, though.
Yeah. Well, some people were, or there's a Gladiator 300. That's not what this is.
I was just expecting a Viking movie. That was kind of it. I knew nothing about it besides watching the trailer, which was the shit.
I thought the previous movie was called Vivitch because it's two V's.
Yeah. That's kind of the joke.
Yeah, when the boss comes by, you behave. So we behaved for the last part of the stream. So if you want to check it out, it was good. Yeah, he did. He showed up, Tom. I was like, but it was awesome.
Nobody told me.
Hello,
dude, you better have been asleep, and you were in that group. There is no excuse for you not to come. You know what? You do that to me all the time. Make me feel bad.
Oh my god! Seriously, is the only showing they have is 7 p.m. What the fuck?
When is that? When's the show? When is it?
Thursday.
Of course it is.
Well, I know, but normally when the show opens up like that, they have.
I think it starts this week. That's why.
Yeah.
Andre just saw it because it opened up like 2 weeks.
Yeah, we're getting movies late now, which is messed up.
I'm looking it up now.
Well, the problem is how long is this movie? It's an hour and 37 minutes.
Yeah, it's not long.
No, it's 137 minutes.
I was gonna say, I think he said it was over 2 hours. Yeah,
it's over 2 hours.
Yeah, it's like 2.
Just over.
Yeah. Okay, so
Fuck,
I know
dude. I was wanting to actually go see it
That's
early.
short,
so
dude.
Create a video for it.
Like 2 hours and 45 minutes all the fucking time. I'm getting sick of it. I'm sorry. To me, like those type of runtime should be only limited to films like The Lord of the Rings and The Ten Commandments and The Godfather. If you ain't got something important to say in 3-5, that's my biggest issue with the Batman, right? Aside from the whole, basically Riddler's a Proud Boy and Catwoman's BLM and Pattinson is fucking Antifa. Let's not even get into that. The fact that it's 3, you need to give me a good goddamn reason for a Batman movie to be 3 fucking plus hours long.
What if they fit in every single Nirvana song ever made?
No, they played the same one. What 5 fucking times?
5 times, man. He
Like 3,
listens to it in the Batcave. Actually listens to
Oh
it, turns
my
it down,
God.
and then says to Alfred, "You're not my dad."
I got, dude.
I fucking wanted to slap him when he said that. I really did.
He's a fucking cunt to Alfred in that movie. The
He
dude
is.
gets bombed,
He's a complete fucking
wakes
asshole
up in
to
a
him.
hospital, just wakes up in a hospital, doesn't go, "Oh my
You
God,
lied to me about
nurse,
my dad."
nurse,
It is refreshing not
doctor,
to hear
he's
people suck
awake,
that
someone
movie's
come
dick.
in and go, "You lied to me, Alfred." Like, yeah, fuck you too. I was on the verge of death.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I didn't care for it. I really didn't.
I knew this was going to happen, and thank God it
I haven't
finally
even
is.
seen it.
You're not. You okay? Let's put it this way, Grant. You're married now. You have better things to do with 3 hours of your life. All right.
Well, the beauty is you can watch it on HBO Max. You can pause the motherfucker, but that still ain't going to make it any better.
No, it doesn't.
But it allows me to go and get another glass of wine.
Here's the tip, guys. When the
You know what it
Riddler
allows
gets
me to
caught,
do is to stop it and go watch
it.
something else.
Or just watch it up until the Riddler gets caught. Make that the end of your movie. End of discussion. You're done.
Oh, Riddler was
Even
fucking
then,
atrocious.
It was, but up to that point, it's a watchable film.
Well, but we're not done with the big D plus. You guys ready for this one? This is also
double D plus
from Nikki D for $5. Rumor has it that the head writer for Loki and Doctor Strange 2 will be writing the next X-Men movie. Should we be
only if you plan on watching it?
You might as well just go ahead and punch yourself in the nuts right now, because that's basically what you're going to get.
Well, speaking of normies, I already heard that basically that's another reason why Warner's pissed is because Doctor Strange is already projected to beat it. I hope it's a good fucking movie. I really do. You don't bring Sam Raimi in for no good reason, but
it's going to be MCU drivel. Even with Raimi.
Multiverse.
I'm sorry. Multipass. Multipass. All right. I'm buying my ticket for 12 p.m. Friday. I'm not going to see it for Thursday.
It's not confirmed that it's just he's the head writer for the untitled Kevin Feige project, but it also says Star Wars in it. That's the only thing that's on his
I heard they're not going to do X-Men for a while.
Yeah.
Untitled
So I don't think it's
Feige
X-Men. I think it's something different.
I heard they're basically they're just going to keep sprinkling in the characters throughout, and then it's going to be like a multiverse mash anyway.
Whatever. I never finished watching.
That's a cool idea.
I never finished watching it. What happened in that Wonder show when they brought in Quicksilver?
I was all watching it at that point.
It was
literally for a dick joke.
Yeah. It was all bullshit. It was literally just for a dick joke.
Basically,
that's right. It wasn't
we found out that she was holding this whole town hostage.
Yeah,
and she apologized. She's going to apologize for it. Though,
Shut up, Tom. You don't know what she gave up for them.
But she will apologize for it, so that's going to make it okay.
Yeah, it makes it okay. Never mind the fact that she fucking tortured a whole town full of people and they wanted to die. Yeah, it's fine. She apologized. There
was babies locked in rooms that couldn't get out.
You guys want a spoiler that I heard that she does that it's going to make everybody love her even more?
Dude, I already know.
I know what you're talking about.
Tell me, Tom. I want to know.
No, you don't.
I've heard it.
Yes,
you want to know somebody who she's killing?
No,
yep. I've heard it.
Is she killing herself? Please tell me that's what it is.
Professor X.
Oh,
so he's going to die for like the 10th fucking time.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
Why is it always redhead women that kill Professor X?
I swear, Patrick Stewart's trying to die more times in the Marvel universe.
So they're actually bringing him back for that?
Oh, yeah, he's in it. We know that.
He's in the Illuminati.
He's confirmed.
Oh my god.
Well, we don't know for sure, but this come out like as a leak today, like that. Yeah, she totally.
Yeah, you're right. How many fucking times did they kill Patrick Stewart as
more
Professor
times
X?
than the Waynes?
Him and Harrison Ford have a bet who can come back as a role and die more times. So
Harrison sucks rocks. I'm so pissed at him.
Professor X is Kenny.
Professor X is what?
There it is. Wait,
Oh my god, that's great.
You bastards.
You killed Professor X, you
bastards.
All right, I'm going to show you guys something. This is exclusive to this show. You guys ready? This is the book cover. This is the book cover for Mirasphere's Origins upcoming book, guys. You get to see it before anybody else does. You ready? It's cool as hell. Check that out. Ba-bam.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Very
Creepy.
cool stuff. Very
I'm digging
creepy.
this already.
Yeah. I know, I'm pretty stoked. I have a special preview. I got to see some of the early stuff, the first part of the book. Very
So
cool.
from the cover, I'm assuming it's a children's book?
No. No.
I'm curious though. What do their penises look like?
Oh my god.
That's
Who do they vote for?
Is this
That's a valid
Dorkman at
point.
Orange Rock?
Yeah, these are important questions.
Patrick Stewart, Sean Bean.
No, see, Sean Bean doesn't come back though. See,
No, he stays dead in everything.
stays
I mean, he's
dead.
died in movies that he wasn't even in.
Yeah, pretty much.
God, dude, that guy gets killed. Like it's like,
one of
oh,
these
he's my
days, someone's
favorite
gonna
character.
steal
He's
my
dead.
idea before I ever get to write it.
Yeah, but
We
Nikki
need to write a movie called Killing Sean Bean.
I just said that already. That's my idea. I said that like
That's a
year
great
ago.
idea, comics. This is the first time I'm hearing
I'm like,
about
Yeah,
it.
I've never heard that before. Nikki D says, "Will
Motherfucker.
Professor X apologize before Scarlet Witch?"
I'm sorry, Scarlet
Probably.
Witch. Well, the upside that means that she probably is the villain because we've got other footage of her fighting Captain Marvel, and you know she's Marvelous, so there's no way Captain Marvel's going to be bad.
Oh my
why couldn't
god!
she
Are
have
you
killed
fucking
Captain Marvel?
serious? I mean,
Yeah, I'm serious.
that's going to be in Doctor Strange.
Whoa!
She's fighting Captain Marvel.
I've heard that almost every single Marvel character makes an appearance
Oh,
that
dude.
we've seen already.
Here's the thing I think is so
Morbius?
fucking funny about this.
Let's
It's
hope
like
Morbius is in this.
why didn't they have like Captain Marvel show up at the end of WandaVision to arrest her?
Well, we
I would've
do get to
watched
see her
that.
try to kick her ass here, and we get to see that Wanda's stronger than her.
Dude, Captain
Wait.
Marvel was there, Rambo.
They shot 54 cameos.
Good call, buddy.
54.
Is that what you heard? Is 54?
Fuck
One,
yeah,
there's only
So
like two or
it's
three. I
a
don't
cameo
believe.
jerk off fest. Oh my god.
There's
I
two or
don't,
three
I don't know that
believe,
they're all
but-
making it in, but I know they shot 54 cameos.
I don't believe
It's
they're
gonna be
get
like
Tom
Clue,
Cruise.
where you go to a theater, and depending on the theater you go to, will determine the cameo that you get.
Literally,
It's like
when
you
are we going to get the equivalent of a Marvel clip show as a movie?
No,
Because it's
even
essentially what's
better.
gonna happen.
Yeah,
think we're about to get
you have to go to all the different screenings to catch all the different characters. Collect them all like the Pokemon.
First of all, I don't think we're getting Tom Cruise. I think that's just a bunch of fugazi because that is such a inside baseball thing that you have to be an uber nerd to get it. I don't think they're getting Wesley Snipes back because he had pretty much told them to go fuck themselves after the whole Blade thing. From
Good
what I
for
heard.
him.
Well, and that's because I knew one of the guys who would have been one of the writers on it had they went with Snipes' team. And what he had originally wanted, he wanted to come back as Blade, but he wanted it to be a Blade's daughter storyline, which I guess was in the comics or whatever.
That was I was going to say that was it was his daughter that was based off a mob boss. He essentially wasn't really biological daughter, but yeah, it was based off he took this young girl who was a Russian mob boss his daughter and protected her, and then she essentially grew up.
I would be cool with
daughter.
that if it wasn't current year and all this shit's been done with female characters. It's
Yeah, we've had a lot
why
of
can't
that.
you have a son instead?
So I can see why they went away with that. But then their offer was they wanted him to be Whistler, and he said, "Go fuck yourselves,"
Oh God, no.
That's fucked.
and walked away. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
sorry, just to
And
go
then
back
the
to
next
cameo
day, I
thing.
shit you not, the day after my guy told me that, the next day is when they announced Mahershala Ali as fucking Blade. And I heard that fucking made him go ballistic. And I guess Snipes said he'd never work with the MCU again. So if I see him show up, I'd be very fucking surprised.
Does anyone know who Bruce Campbell's playing in the Multiverse of Madness? Because he's like $6 billion on
But
it.
I've heard there's so many fucking rumors with that. And another group I don't expect to show up is any of the newer Fantastic Four.
No Fant Four Stick.
No Fan Four Stick. I doubt they'll show up.
That's another thing I'm concerned about because they're going to fuck it up. They're going to fuck up the Fantastic Four because they all can't be white and they all can't be
It is the
straight.
cursed project comics. Like the only one that was ever any good, which is by no one's fucking means, but those who thought they were actually making a good movie, and that is the one that never got released.
Which
Like
one
that's
was
the
that?
only the Corman version that never ever really technically got released, but leaked online finally.
Oh, I watched it. I've watched
What
it
the
multiple times.
94 version?
Yeah, it's the most comic accurate version we've
The one
got.
that is that the one that has Thor in it?
No,
No,
Okay.
it's funny as hell. We watched it on one of Mad Mardigan's Street Smarts.
Street Smarts, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I got the making of that movie based
You
off of
might
Chris
have.
Gore's
Doomed?
recommendation.
Yeah.
Doomed.
Yeah.
I get that.
Was said
Well,
to be
that's when that
bolder.
leaked, was when they did that documentary, because the director asked for a DVD.
I swear to God, I
copy,
remember seeing that in Blockbuster Video in the 90s. That movie
it
was
never
out
came
there.
out. You might have seen a preview, because the preview did make its way in front of a few movies, but it never got released.
No, I mean, I legit remember seeing it in the fucking Blockbuster.
The Mandela effect, my friend.
Yeah, we've got
that, or they might have had a bootleg. But I can't believe Blockbuster would have had it, because there was bootlegs that made their way around for years.
Well, I
could have swore that thing was actually released.
There will be almost every single Marvel character you've seen in a film, plus characters you have not yet seen in a film, making cameos in.
I wonder if they're really going to have Hasselhoff play the variant of.
You have, but we have Black Bolt that's going to show up. You have, I mean, there's characters
like Ensign Mounts Black Bolt, or
yes.
Okay.
So I'm just saying there's a lot of. If all of them make it in, I'm just saying they shot 54 cameos. Whether they all make it in or not, it's a whole other ballgame. But they tried to fix this film, and they really are taking advantage of everybody. It's just insane. And guess what? It doesn't make Scarlet Witch any more likable, which is the whole reason they did it in the first place.
But the worst part about it is they turned her into a character that people were genuinely liking, and then they did this thing that completely destroyed her character, but now acting as if she's now better than she was previously.
I destroyed it.
Well, the only way out is making her a villain, which is what I think they're doing here.
But I don't watch this stuff anymore, but if you're gonna make her a villain, then just commit. Just make her a fucking villain. Go for it, because she could be a pretty cool villain.
I think that's what they're doing.
Even her motivations about her kids didn't make any sense, because in the series, instead of spending the last moment that those kids had alive, she blocked them in a room, closed the door, and went downstairs, and they just disintegrated. She didn't give a shit about it.
That goes back to the conversation we were having earlier. Is those writers who wrote for that series admitted they had no clue. They did not read the comics. They had
fucking
no
was
idea.
it Jack Schaefer? She had no fucking clue.
Yeah.
She had no fucking clue who Mephisto was. I mean, that was all the cast. That was all the crew.
I've never read them, and I know more of this shit than they do.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, if you wanted to give it any sort of weight, you have them all together as the whole thing's disintegrating, and she's ended up there hanging onto herself by herself. So it actually makes a difference. But she was fine with what happened. She accepted the fact that her kids weren't real, and she wasn't worried about it, and she locked the door behind them and didn't give a shit. She has the real Vision now. So this fake Vision didn't care, and now this is her sole motivation for the new film. Makes zero sense from an in-world story perspective.
Yeah, it's just weird, and they're going to demolish this film. Everyone will find something to hate about it. And you're not wrong. I mean, look, all you have to. I'm going to say this: House of M. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, no, that's been on the table for a while, man. But, I mean, that's not a mystery. That's something they've been.
But it's not.
Even Feige fucking said House of M.
Right, but you're going to hate it.
I'm not going to watch it. I already hate it.
It's going to be bad. And a Wild West Moody has joined us this evening.
I have no desire to watch it. I really don't. Even Moon Knight, I'm like, I just want to watch the last episode to see if I'm right with a fucking gender swap Moon Knight. That's all I fucking care about.
What?
Seriously, yeah. I mean, that's the only thing I care about is if they actually do it. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Let's make one of his personalities a fucking.
Well, no, I mean, because what they actually did in episode 2 is they basically said that Khonshu wants his wife to be Moon Knight.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's the only reason why he's playing along.
Yeah, it's the only reason why he's playing along. And it's just like, dude.
Jeez.
What? Like I said, part of me is wondering, because they know that we complain about this shit.
Yeah.
And part of me thinks it's a fucking troll on Disney's
It's a troll.
part.
It's a
Filoni. It's done out of spite.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what, Rogue Usagi, I agree with you. I was not a fan.
I never read it, thankfully.
I think I might get blasted here, but I think it's a bit overhated.
We got Pat S wishing us love on this Easter for $1.99. Hail, buddies! Hope you had a good Easter. We did a good Easter weekend. Absolutely, I did. It was lovely.
I smoked a brisket. That's what I did.
Is that like smoking your sausage?
No.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely not.
All right.
No. Do you like putting your tube steak on the grill and leave it there for like 3 hours?
Never had tube steak.
Is this a weird sex analogy?
Yeah, I get the tube steak part, but the grill part, yeah.
Whoa, who'd we lost?
We lost deleted.
He heard me being a bit positive. The house event.
He's back.
Like, fuck this.
I think he hit. Would you stop? I think he hit the back button.
I do that all the time on StreamYard. Hey.
Dude, okay, so with this,
there was one time on F&T where I accidentally moved my mouse and hit the remove from
the back button. Yeah.
No, I didn't. I didn't hit the back button. I hit the remove from stream button.
Oh shit!
I basically left the stream. I'm like, oh fuck.
Oh, look. Oh, wait. Hey, good news for everybody. And check this out, because if you ever get a chance to meet Thomas, he's awesome in person. For $9.99, the Gilk Man says, I'm doing a meetup with Pope Metallicus, Memes of Destruction, Spork and News Podcast, Rev, Eric O'Sullivan, aka Sully, and Dr. Rachel Lindbergh, who's also pretty cool. From Multiverse of Madness in Boston. Can't wait. That sounds like an awesome time, Thomas.
You better stream that, Gilkman. Better stream that.
Yeah, you should live
actually meeting up and going with a group of people sounds a lot more fun than actually watching the movie. Like, for me, whenever I go review something, or I just go by myself and watch it, and if it's bad, I'm just like, can I leave?
Do you take a notepad with you?
No.
Who the fuck takes a notepad into a cinema?
Yeah, it's too fucking dark. It's not like you're able to really write anything down.
It is true.
But literally, like every movie I've seen, with the exception of Spider-Man, was basically an empty theater.
That's all right. You get to take your shoes off.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely more comfortable. It's not like I'm fucking, crammed next to a bunch of people. I mean, last time, when I saw Spider-Man, I was trapped between two fat people.
No.
Oh yeah, that was a lovely viewing experience.
Especially with your height, that would have been terrifying.
Oh God, tell me about it.
Well, I just want to say,
I was being attacked by trolls.
I just want. Wow.
They have a cave troll.
The Gilk Man, thank you for the $9.99, brother. I miss you very much. I'll shoot you a text this week. Anyway, we also have a follow-up. Pat S., yes, you did just miss your super chat, which we got just a moment ago, which was this one that said, "Hail, buddies. Hope you had a good Easter weekend." And I said, we did. And I think everybody else did.
Hence the smoking meat jokes.
Yes, we did the meat smoking jokes.
Going to cinemas with fat people.
Wow.
I didn't go with them. I was stuck between them.
That's even worse.
Thank God they
like
didn't
you
sit
walk
on
into
you.
a trap.
They'd never find you.
Joey just wants to advise you that vaping a brisket is not healthy.
No.
There we go.
Sorry. I thought there was an
I
I
rolled it in a blunt and I smoked it.
I was smoking meat the other night. Oh shit, we're live. Did I just say that? Oh my God.
Yes, you did.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, and HVP wants to remind you, comics, it is not fat people. They are people of size.
No, oh my God.
Do you know what the Latin term is?
I didn't realize that fat people were so sensitive about being fat.
It says challenged.
Of course they're sensitive. Look how many fucking glands they got.
Wow, careful. Whoa. Okay, look.
No, it's science.
We left monetization way back there, okay?
Monetization died with
I think monetization died when I showed up. But it's okay, Culture, because if you actually go and contest it, you'll probably win.
Maybe.
That is true. And Culture, you know that I've had both my Twitters deleted and the YouTube channel deleted. You inviting me on. This is on you. This is your fault.
Yeah, it really is.
And I love you,
Culture.
Great, awesome.
So did you get your channel back, or did you start a new one?
I had a backup, which was where I used to upload live streams on, and I just turned that into like my main one.
By the way, Lethal.
Yes, sir.
I'm waiting for my invite on my Saturday cartoon show. So just so you know.
Oh gosh, we haven't done that in about a month.
It's been a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you guys are great. Let's see. Brahma Bull is here. Brahma Bull's been putting together. Oh, that's not Brahma Bull.
That's not Brahma Bull.
Wait, Paddis is Brahmable? I knew I recognized him.
Brahmable's been making content recently and drinking with us on Mondays and Thursdays. So
he's like the polar opposite of you. Every place that you have hair, he doesn't.
Yes.
Hey, Monday drinking, he must be a decent guy then.
Yeah, well,
oh man, he's got an amazing whiskey collection.
He does, dude. His bar he puts behind him just to show off.
Fucking impressive.
It's like, okay, bro.
If there's ever a fire at his place, he's gone. Doesn't matter what room of the house he's in.
Probably true. He's like living in a Molotov cocktail. That's probably accurate. Speaking of which, Tugs Wing Puck says, thoughts on Disney story living? Well, I don't know. Do you guys know what story living is?
No, I don't.
No, but I am. What's the word I'm looking for? I'll just go with curious.
Are you?
He's quite curious about it.
Yeah.
Do you want to take a guess?
I know. It looks like it has something to do with gambling and like reality TV.
Story living. I'm stumped.
You're living in the back of that van that they transport you around.
Is this like the whole lifestyle brand thing?
I tell you what, I'm going to do...
Is this like those people that like eat one fucking piece of lettuce a day, then wonder why they fucking die in a week?
No. I'm going to share it with you, and I'll get your reaction. This has been out there in the world for a while, and you can actually live in a community built by Disney. It's called Disney Story Living. And whoops,
sounds like a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, you have multiple communities. This is Rancho Mirage, California. Let's take a look.
Is this like some like prison alternative?
No, it's like for older people. Welcome to a dynamic.
Make sure you click up the part where it says our Kool-Aid selection. That's a really important part.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Welcome to a dynamic creative oasis set within the stunning landscape of Palm Springs. The ultimate.
Okay, I know what this is. Yep.
Yeah, the ultimate destination for dreamers and doers seeking exploration, innovation, and inspiration.
This is where you send your grandparents when you find out they've written you out of the will.
But by the way, all those things don't exist in this place because any kind of creativity and imagination has basically been destroyed by Disney, ESG, whatever.
Yeah, basically left the building.
How much is it going to cost to live there? Because like if that stupid theme park, whatever cruise thing was, 6,000 for 2 nights. I mean, this thing. How much? Like, they want a kidney, 2 kidneys, a spleen? Like, it's got to be something worth more.
Fucking heart attacks and training.
I know. Dude, Masterson's just on fire tonight. But it's a living painting. And here it is, guys. There's a lagoon in the desert. If you've ever been to Palm Springs, there is no water. It's a desert. It's dry as F.
But it had springs in the name, Culture. You must be wrong.
Well, I'm clearly, but isn't this beautiful? Yeah. Now
I don't want to fucking live there. It sounds like it sounds like my fucking nightmare.
Yeah, you could live in a condominium, single family home. It's a 24-acre development right now. Right?
Hell is real.
Yeah, it is. They have a creative retreat.
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah, look at that. That's an art.
It just sounds like if you don't color within the lines, dude, this is fucking. Oh God. What the Mumford Wives or something? Yeah, it's fucked.
Stepford.
There we go. There's the Mumford Wives.
Mumford and Wives. My favorite band.
Mumford and Sons Wives. Anyway, yeah, the Stepford Wives. That's what this fucking sounds like. You're living in the fucking Disney Stepford community. Yeah, color outside the lines, folks. You're out. You're getting replaced with an android.
Unbelievable. But
or an animatronic.
You can imagine, create, and live your story. Lucky.
It sounds like it's going to go and just encourage more delusion in people.
No, I don't like this.
But they have everyday magic comics.
I don't see trans people in there. I don't think it's inclusive.
I don't see a lot of any peoples in there. A lot of white folk.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
There is a lot of white folk. I'm starting to like it.
A lot real pale people there, Disney. I don't think
you're like the Jetsons.
Yeah, I think it's lacking in diversity there.
hey, they stole Flo's Cantina and put it on a lake. Of course, Flo's Cantina is a place in, Disneyland in a place called Radiator Springs. But yeah.
Radiator Springs. That sounds like a town from a Fallout game.
Yeah,
it's
from
actually
Cars, ain't it?
It's from Cars, absolutely, yeah. So,
oh no shit, yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, everyday magic right there. I know that this is a place I know that my buddy Lethal would love to live.
This looks fucking retarded. I hate everything about it. Unless you get to fuck a Disney princess from time to time, then.
Ooh, well, hey now, you don't know who's gonna live there. Come on.
I've always wanted my dick sucked from Elsa.
Oh, there's princesses there, but they got lisps.
Yeah. And they're probably the ones asking for anyway. Toxic Man Flu says, high quality production you got here, Culture. Well, thank you, Toxic Man Flu. At least we're clicking on the right stuff.
I can't say he has any kind of high caliber guest because I'm here.
Speak for yourself. I'm a fucking prince.
He is. See, that's Prince there. You guys are awesome. Wow.
I've been called worse.
That was a fun diversion. Bad Bunny was dying to know all about that community. Let's see.
Do you know what is so fucked up? The fact that that's real. Like, that sounds like a South Park joke, that whole thing.
That should be it might be a South Park episode. What do you think, Tom? You think the boys can get some ground out of the Disney story?
The issue here,
I can't wait to see
is satire and parody has become reality.
I know. I can't tell the difference anymore. Like, half the shit that happens, I start laughing, go, "That's fucking funny." Then they go, "That's real." And
yeah,
go,
reality fucked Onion News. That's for sure.
And then sometimes that makes it funnier.
All right, guys, it's past midnight. I have to head out to the ranch early tomorrow. So yeah, I'm actually
Wait, the ranch we just looked at?
No, my ranch.
The Dick's Division Ranch.
Yeah, it's just the Division Ranch. But anyway, oh my God, my producer's here. What's he doing here? Why are you letting him on?
No, he's called your replacement. I think that's what he said.
Your replacement is here.
But anyway,
no, I just I need like 3 videos tonight. Comics. You post on before or more.
Come on, man! I already released one today.
So,
released one yesterday too. I thought I was allowed to sleep, man. Anyway, yeah, I'll be live from the ranch tomorrow, and hopefully, I'll have all the camera and PoE shit situated so I can get everything else finished networking wise. Yay! Bunch of stuff that I'm sure people don't care about. That's why I'm out there. But anyway, we'll be live tomorrow. Culture will be there. We're gonna have Max Von Priestley on. It's gonna be a good time.
MVP.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate your time.
You're welcome. Take care.
Bye, big sexy.
Take care. Talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
Wow. All the handsome left. Oh wait,
he ran away from me.
Lethal's still here. Okay.
That's right. That's right. I'm gorgeous.
Oh, Tom, really? Seriously? But Larry's right.
Beautiful man, leave him alone.
This is your own Tatooine living.
I'm by the sailor man.
It looks like a city in the Lorax. It does. They can check in, but they can never check out. Roach Motel. I get it.
It's the Hotel California.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the lovely Sherry, and Sherry is lovely, says futuristic living. Absolutely. You have Westworld is real? Yes, it is.
Westworld ends, future world begins.
Hotel Disneyfornia. Hey, Riff is here.
Dark desert highway.
Oh boy.
Winging rats in your hair.
Riff Maga says, looks like a Disney acid trip. Yeah, bro. There's moisture farms. There must be, because that's the only way you're going to get a lake out there. I'm serious. That place is dry. I mean, the golf courses are the only green you're going to find there. I'm just saying.
The irony.
Bang and weird. Man.
Hey, Culture, how are you doing today? I didn't even ask you.
It's been incredible, bro. Easter was amazing.
Yeah.
I get to hang out with family members, get to talk to people on the telephone.
Fuck
I
yeah.
get to hang out with incredible human beings like y'all, and that makes me happy. Things have been good. The channel, I was about to do my channel is under attack video.
Nice.
Sure,
Yeah.
I've got the teardrops ready to go. I just need a front on picture with your face looking really sad. Yeah. There we go. Done.
We can do it. Yeah.
Go, Tom's.
No, because like I had like hit that stagnant. You know how you hit a plateau and then take a nap on YouTube? Yeah, that's what my channel did for like the last month. But
try getting nuked.
Yeah, dude, I know. I can't match you. It's like, that's what Lethal comes in here and goes, yeah, well, try getting your, destroyed. Okay, thanks, bro. I mean, all right. Whoa, what is this now?
Oh, I saw one of them the other day.
It's just a preview of
in the rain.
Yeah, preview of a meme that's going to be out for either tomorrow's yelling or the Thursday night photo.
I like how both their beards seem to match the fur.
Yeah, you can't really tell. Hey, like, it's just blended in.
Yeah, it's weird. My beard does kind of match. Roll right in. That does look uncomfortable for the I don't know.
Hey, Culture, can I get your opinion on something?
Of course you can.
See, this is the first time I've ever really grown out a beard, right?
Wow, bro. It's coming in nice.
Oh, dude, you're one of my people.
Jesus.
Yeah,
you're one of my people.
You look very religious right now.
Religious. It's funny you say that because I have a picture.
All right.
Throw on your yarmulke, dude.
You might have seen this one, Mr.
We have
Gregory.
so many.
I am.
We have dude. That is a rockin' beard, Lethal.
Yeah.
And I'm growing out my hair as well. This is like the longest I've had my hair and facial hair.
Yeah. Whoa, my hair's crazy. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Where is this?
When you start growing the sideburns out and you can get them to curl, that's the best.
I'm going for like a Sephiroth length hair.
I love it. It'll look good, dude. I love it.
Thank you.
Slight difference in the color, but yeah, I see what you're going for.
Yeah, marsupial love right there. Absolutely. It's amazing. What? I'm sorry, Lethal, you wanted to whoop something out?
Yeah.
It takes a while for the zipper to come down.
Give me 1 sec. It's here somewhere.
Looks like a Mennonite. Get a hat. No. Gary still has a better beard than me. Let's be honest. Gary's beard is beautiful.
Right,
but thank you, HVP. Appreciate this.
You called it a religious
beard?
Yes.
Daniel Hall nailed it. You look like a young Peter Jackson. That's true.
That's much more of a compliment than this.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Who did that?
Oh, yikes.
Oh, my. Who did that?
Daniel J. He's watermarked it.
Oh,
Daniel
I know
James.
Daniel. Oh, my God. Yeah. Daniel James is so great. Oh, he's so funny.
Something you want to tell us, Lethal?
Osama bin Lethal.
You're all on a watch list for being on here now.
No, my.
Another one?
Another one. Don't worry. I got a place in Pakistan we can hide.
Wow. I'm very uncomfortable right now. Is it a
I don't want to
Just
go to
don't tell the SEAL team.
All right. Look, we lost another great human being.
Now
right?
what?
Yeah. I mean, not somebody a lot of people would know, but because of his association, a familial association, a lot of people will have to understand that this is a person. And Tom probably doesn't know this. This is going to be a
person. I would hope it's a person.
Would you stop, Tom?
I think
you're going to bum out. You're making fun right now. You're going to bum out.
What I learned. Patrick Carlin, comedian. Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah.
Oh, he was so young too.
Yeah.
Well, he's the brother of George.
Well, George died years ago.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't the more successful brother, but yeah, it's still a tragedy.
But the
I was
healthier one.
fortunate enough to see George Carlin in Vegas at the Stardust before 2 years before he died.
I just thought it would be.
Here, I thought it was going to be like Frank Stallone or something.
Oh God, no!
Dude, no, don't do that.
Why would you do that? You're gonna wish that
you worked it up like it was.
I did not.
Yeah, why did you say Frank?
Or Joey Travolta or something.
Oh God.
I'm not a huge fan of Joey, to be honest.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Jeez, oh my
It's not like it was one of the Baldwins or anything.
All the Baldwins are dead.
Except for Alex, and his guns
My
are all
God,
empty
they
for some weird reason.
Baldwins.
He killed them all.
Can I ask a question?
You just
Hey,
did.
what's your channel?
No. This is a legitimate one for all of you guys. Because this thing keeps coming up, and I think it's complete and total baloney sausage. Do you think anybody actually did this?
No.
If
I
I
think she's
fucking
full of
wish they
shit.
did.
I
but
don't
it's
think
probably
enough
not
people
true.
watch the Oscars.
I look at that picture and I wonder, did she hit herself in the face with a frying pan to get that flat?
This is what
maybe-
happens when you have sex with John Cena.
You know what? A few years ago, and I mean a few years ago, I would have fucked her a few years ago. But now, Jesus Christ, no way.
I would not have sex with that woman with Culture's dick.
I remember
Yeah.
her back when she was on Red Eye on Fox News pretending to be a conservative. She has been full of shit her entire life. She's not funny. She steals every joke she tells.
Fucking hell.
She brings everything she's involved with to a screeching halt. She's just trying to get sympathy points here. That's all this is.
Yeah, I smell a small
She even stole the
Thank you,
DiCaprio
Sherry. I
joke.
was thinking the exact same thing. Sorry.
There you go.
My boy Dan, what's up there, Blackroyd?
Dan Blackroy is so good.
Yeah, he's good people, man.
Apparently, John Cena confirmed this, unfortunately.
That he banged her?
Good God.
Well, that she's at least of the female persuasion.
Oh, he buried himself in her in a way that is.
I mean,
You didn't have to fucking say it like that.
Well, he did. It was
referred to it as
family
her
show,
boy
man.
pussy, so I don't know what that means.
I'm what? No.
Apparently he was with her cat.
Yeah, look, she probably got
John.
mean. She probably got mean messages like any YouTuber gets every other day. Yes, John Connors.
I don't think
believe
she
me.
got any fucking
I know.
messages.
She's being
I
hyperbolic.
want proof.
Yeah, me too. And and again, I mean, she is related to a politician by distance, you know. And she said the Secret Service got involved. I'm like, fuck you.
Bullshit.
She was probably told to go kill herself, and she went, "Oh, someone wants to kill me."
Tyrannogast. Dear Amy, show us the threats. You know,
I reckon she's just fishing for
I know.
another gangbang.
Exactly.
Oh,
You're not for sympathy, just for a gangbang.
Yeah, she's literally a live action Miss Piggy. Here, and Vince Womack delivers the blow of the day. Probably somebody sent her a salad menu.
Words of violence culture.
Words of violence.
Yeah, well, I'm
Do you
spitting 'em.
reckon Kermit the Frog
I am not
ever-
associated with Vince Womack, and I think he should apologize to Amy Schumer right now. And
Do you reckon
publicly-
Kermit the Frog ever
No,
got
no, not
confused
really.
and fucked Amy by accident?
I hope so. I think that's probably
Stand
the reason
behind
why
Vince
Miss Piggy and him broke up.
Yeah.
Monkey Jeebus, John Cena will fuck anything he says. So.
Dude, well, he tried to fuck Taiwan after one comment, so.
Nah, I think she's talking shit.
Yeah. I don't believe her.
Honestly, I think if this actually happened, that would be the funniest thing to ever happen in her whole career.
Legit. Here's the thing. Wanda Sykes probably got the same amount of hat, and she would have just told them to go get fucked. That would have been the difference.
Joey, I can see the Secret Service rolling their eyes. No kidding. Oh my god. This was one of the most BS stories. I barely glazed over it on a 6-minute daily, you know. But God.
That's what she's looking for, a big glazing.
God damn it! You stole my joke, you bastard.
I set him up. You guys hit him out of the park. That's the plan.
Oh, God.
You guys think they mean something sexual, but they're actually talking about a donut.
Yeah.
I was talking about sperm.
Nah, she just wants a donut.
Oh, okay, my bad.
She already got man juice. She made a baby. She don't need no more.
Stay away from
Whoa! She has a kid?
Yeah, she fired one out that she didn't abort.
I
But
thought
anyway.
she was like,
oh wow, I
she
didn't
was
know
like the
that.
poster child for abortions.
She is. Well, she was. I mean, she.
Oh my
well,
God.
wow. Let's be careful with that. Anyway, if
So
I'm telling
the gangbang jokes are even funnier now.
they are. Yeah, yeah.
Here,
You're
these
right.
are your daddies.
These
Oh,
are your
God.
daddies. Nice.
She has a piglet. Thanks, Brahmable. Golly gee. Oh, we're in big trouble tonight.
Think of it, culture. Think of it this way: you got demonetized about an hour ago. So,
Well, no, I was like 15 minutes in, and it went. See ya. I was like, okay.
Well, I mean,
yeah, I
Comic's
checked.
first line was about anal rape, so yeah.
Go away now.
oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Okay.
Remember, she was starring in movies not too long ago. She is just trying to stay in the spotlight. Spotlight?
What movie was she in
Spotlight.
recently?
Well, the last thing she was in with John Cena, where she got railed in real life.
John Cena was in her.
Scene. Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. It was what was that called? Trainwreck. Trainwreck. Yeah.
Trainwreck.
Wait, hold on. Is that really what it was called? Or
Yes.
Yeah.
This is too good.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Turkey makes the baby.
That's a pretty cool avatar. By
Dan
the way.
Blackroyd says, has she confused the Secret Service with room service?
I can't believe they were called a lot. Oh, fuck, it's her again. We got to put extra staff on.
Yeah. Pop Metallic says, as soon as Lethal showed up, you were screwed. True that.
You made your choice.
Snowdub says, welcome to late night culture. Indeed.
Yep.
TC Burton, please blur the screen. All right, I tell you what, I'll do that. There.
See, you know what's funny? Is like Amy Schumer isn't funny, but making fun of her is fucking hilarious.
That is true.
She was in that movie with Goldie Hawn back in 2017. I have no idea what you're talking about, but okay.
She's low-hanging futa.
Match or something like that. Or something.
Low-hanging
Oh my
fruta.
God, Tom. This is not a Ricada stream, bro. We don't talk about that here.
Futa.
Nick talks about that on his.
With or without the testicles. That's the important part.
Oh, no. Look,
I have.
Go ahead.
I have the answer to this one.
Okay.
If there's no balls involved, and you're creative enough, you could headcanon it to the dick is just a really long clitoris.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's an Audi.
I am so uncomfortable right now.
She's kind of like the village bicycle. Everybody's had a ride.
Multiple times.
I'm so uncomfortable right
She's
now.
the village bicycle that people can you can fit like 4 people on.
You don't need to see.
Sticks on Saturdays.
Tom, do you think this is safe for me to whoop out on everybody?
Well, you just pulled Amy Schumer out.
It's interesting.
Yeah, do it.
All right.
We already heard a part of it.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do something never done before on my channel. CC serves you right for having 2 Aussies.
No, 2 Aussies.
No, I'm here every Tuesday, so.
All right, here we go. This is an adventure.
I need to find out who this freakazoid is.
I don't.
It's a
I do
struggle
not.
session.
I don't know what I'm showing. This is going to be weird. Here we go.
All those people look like men.
Oh, look, that's David Finkenhole up the top.
Also, if young people...
Oh, wow. Now I'm dragging? What the hell?
Do you need me to share it?
Yeah, because it's like, Stimpy, what the hell?
You're still buddy, Stimpy.
Also, if young people are initiating sexual activities with adults or enthusiastically involved, we can't be effective in working with them if we assume that all such relationships start with a predatory or criminally inclined.
Oh my God, he's a pro-pedo defender.
As we see in the discussion, young people bridle at being forced into this box of being seen as being the victim of a predator. And so there are reasons for learning about what the dynamics are and how to talk about them.
Tell me you're a creepy groomer without telling me you're a creepy groomer.
Better help
set him
young
on fire.
people who are in these
Can
situations.
I ask for a little bit of context on the video?
No idea. It's off libtard.
Is this a school meeting? A school thing?
He must be some type of teacher. I mean, his name is David Finkeiser.
He's a pedophile.
Okay, for context, and I just realized I had to mute myself so we didn't get an echo.
Yeah.
University of New Hampshire professor says it's ineffective to assume a bad relationship between young people and adults is predatory and criminal.
If the kid, because I know he made the point, like if the kid initiates it and something happens, then it's not predatory. It's still pedophilia. Plain and simple. That's still
it
abuse.
doesn't matter. The adult is the one who's supposed to be the adult to stop said activity.
But no one in the chat, no one on the screen even batted an eye at it.
Yeah,
like, I mean,
everybody else on the panel was
the kid underneath. It looked like she was like 17. Like,
but everybody else on that screen was female presenting.
Isn't that weird?
What does that mean?
Weird anyway.
Well, it means I can't necessarily tell that they're definitely female.
I'll go ask John Cena.
Yeah, that was fucked.
Thanks, Tom. Appreciate it.
What the hell are you yelling at me for?
Very uncomfortable.
Now, is it just me, or
I thought it was some Grand Moff like Tarkin sort of like cosplay or something when I looked at him. So
I just figured it was somebody from Disney. I mean,
me too. Valiant says, "My God, no one sleeps on YouTube." No.
I just get yelled at by Culture Casino.
Yeah, Paul Tom's got 18 videos to edit, and you drag him on the stream, telling me he has to be.
What are these things? Yeah,
I don't know.
Being yelled at by Culture Casino is like having sex with Amy Schumer. It happens all the time.
Rough, bro. Rough.
Oh, it happened.
I'm with him. Set him on fire.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh
I would like to ask the chat. Is there anybody in the chat who has not fucked Amy Schumer?
I
haven't.
have not.
I did.
Okay.
I have to do some checking, but I don't think vicariously like 6 degrees of chlamydia have either. So
I heard she's like a deli. You can just walk up and you take a number, and like she's like number 25.
I'll have the roast beef with horseradish, please.
Oh, jeez.
No.
Marby Dog, you're not wrong. That's what they're looking for.
I'm sure you hear an echo if you get too close to her.
I reckon you get too close to her, like the gravitational pull just pulls you in, and you're like,
oh yeah,
now.
Like a black hole.
It's like a black hole. Yes. And
It's
I'm
like
talking
that
about
scene.
a vagina.
It's like that scene in Boba Fett when you get the ship too close and the tentacles come out and they pull you in. That's what she's like.
Whoa, bro.
Yeah, you look inside, and fucking Maximilian's going to be in there. I'm sorry, I don't get points for that one. Okay. Moving on.
Well, I mean, if you ever lost anything, it's probably in there somewhere.
And see, I think you have the right idea, Eric K. For $2, Giant Trebuchet. Launch these Fredos toward China. Well, there's a country now that what is it now? It's an African country where this essentially just gets you the big sleep.
What, they put the needle in your arm and you go sleep?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, good for them.
Except they may not do it that humanely.
By needle in the arm, they mean an axe to the back of the head.
Possibly.
Oh, okay. We're going Conan up in this bitch.
Kids aren't old enough to decide bedtime or what's for dinner, much less anything else. Andy Masterson, you're 100% right. This is why, again, we have to illustrate that when you support certain things, right, you're supporting the beginning of the destruction of innocence for a child, which should wait until they've at least had, I don't know, and finished puberty. Men's brains don't fully develop currently based on scientific information until they're 24 years old. Females a little bit sooner.
And then it takes another 20 years for the brain to move from the penis to the head.
That's also
Kids should just be left in the sandpit to pick their nose and fucking make sandcastles and shit like that.
Disney is the evil empire. They're okay with grooming children.
I got something.
They're okay with fighting them. So,
this is hilarious.
I have no idea why anybody would give
Somebody
Disney
explain
any money.
this to me, please.
What is this?
Is that Silver Surfer?
No, that's Come Vision from WandaVision.
I don't understand.
Wow.
Green-
Okay.
What is
Green Goblin has his finger up. Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Okay.
Wow.
Not saying that.
What
It also
is
looks like
this?
Spider-Man's.
What?
If you look at the shadow on Spider-Man's dick, where's Campia?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there a John Campia logo anywhere?
There's
I
clearly a
want
shadow.
everyone to look very closely at Spider-Man's dick.
That's right.
I got a surprise for you, Spider-Man.
How many fingers does he have up there?
I don't know.
Oh.
It depends if he's doing the full Pilates or not.
And who's that supposed to be?
I don't.
Sandman?
Is that Rom? I don't know if I know.
No, that's
I have no
White
idea
Vision
who that
from
That is not White Vision.
WandaVision.
That's
Iceman.
Marvel's newest. That's Marvel's newest character, butt fingered.
Butt puppet.
Quick,
That's
Spider
the
Boy,
new,
stick your finger in me. I need some power up.
You've heard of Tickle Me Elmo. Get ready for the next one.
The new gay superhero Pride Man.
Oh no!
And oddly enough, this picture was taken out front of the Culture Casino sit and
Is that
spin
is
ride.
that like is that,
That
is,
is not true.
is that a furry
What's
directly to the
weird?
left of them?
No, to the left. That's Woody Woodpecker, but it looks like Woody
Oh,
Woodpecker.
oh,
has
that
a
makes it
hard
even
pecker
better.
It
there.
looks like he has a woodpecker going.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like he actually has a hard on going on.
Yeah.
A man has needs.
Silver butt surfer. Thank you, Snowdub. There we go.
Oh, dearie me.
Oh my god. Well, I'll be in my trailer.
What about silver butt?
Apparently, they will be too.
Well, all I know is it's not
Well, in that
official.
case,
until, it's not official until Campia does that.
Just look at the penis.
Oh my god.
Look at it.
Campia looks like someone that, wants to have a night with Weinstein and doesn't even care if he gets the movie
It
or
looks
not.
more like a sandwich than it does.
Look at the penis. Greetings.
That's
guys.
not-
You know what? That's it. I gotta bring up the best Campia clip of all fucking time. It's time to go down memory lane.
All right.
Oh, please do.
Oh, if it's the smelly one, we can't play that.
That's
worse
the
than
best.
what I
That's
play.
What can't we play?
That smelly one?
I'm not saying
How
it.
weird I missed.
Is it one that's going to get me in trouble, Tom? Someone protect
I'm not
me,
saying
please.
it.
Where do you draw the line, Culture? Did you draw the line
It's
at?
been played on
Getting
FNT
my
a few
channel
times,
nuked?
I think.
Well, I reckon ass rape was
It's
more
not
likely to do that
FNT
than
other
this.
places.
Again with this. Oh my gosh.
I've seen it quite a few times, so I don't know.
All right.
Okay,
Let me
we'll
try and
change
find
the
it. This might
terminology
take a
to,
bit.
butt loving. How does that sound? Is that better?
Well,
We
okay.
had a
so
picture
that
of some dude getting his butt fingered.
yeah, we just did that. But there was a movie that I watched that I loved. It was called Funky Butt Loving.
Brokeback
in it.
Mountain.
It was a baseball movie. It was a Disney movie. It was like it wasn't Angels in the Outfield, but it was like The Rookie with that kid. I think there was also an Angels in the Outfield. Somebody help me out here. Somebody in the chat.
Butt funky.
Yeah, funky butt loving is actually said in the film by a child.
Oh, why am I
It
not
really is.
surprised? Okay.
I make one joke once. Okay, Campia.
Whose channel was it on?
Are you talking about Rookie of the Year?
Rookie
Yes.
of the year. Yeah.
That was a Fox movie.
Oh, was it? Well, it's a Disney movie now. Funky
Yeah.
butt loving. Yes, exactly. Yeah, the kid breaks his arm. They take the cast off, and he goes flap and breaks the
Am I
doctor's
supposed to be
nose.
showing it to talk? Just out of curiosity.
And he says, the doctor says, "Funky butt loving." It's freaking hysterical. Oh my! Really now?
The cock.
Oh, that's way worse than what I was looking for.
Oh my God, the cock. I'm very unhappy right now.
Why did
my
you
old
talk over the
pictures.
video?
Why did you play it?
I didn't play it. I have a producer. I was sabotaged.
Oh.
He's
No,
another
he was-
Australian, so I knew I was going to be sabotaged.
Oh,
I was
Lethal,
a
why would you
patsy.
do that?
Listen, all y'all, it's sabotage.
Sabotage.
Listen, all y'all.
Can't stand it on any planet. Gotta set it straight this Watergate. Sorry.
And I pulled out the part from Thursday night where Tom was like, I want to have an erection again. So
It didn't work.
Kamala Harris or something. I know it worked very well. You jumped. When
Do not come.
that one.
Do not come.
Apparently,
Oh, goodness, you folks. All right. I'm still waiting. Lethal promised something big.
Yeah, I can't remember whose channel it was on. And I can't find it. Maybe they deleted it.
You know, I what I want is like a new crossover with Harry Potter and Dr. Dre. Fantastic beats and where to hear them. That's what I want.
Not where Rihanna was.
No.
Oh, wait, no, that was Chris Brown, wasn't it? Who was
That
one of the
was
bash?
that was a Chris Brown signal.
Oh no!
Oh, my bad.
Actually, technically, "I Will Transform You" was also a Chris Brown signal released based on Rihanna,
Jealousy
so.
isn't a pretty. I'm jealous. Who am I jealous of? Dr. Potter. Man, I'm still waiting.
I can't find it.
With bated breath.
I can't find it. It's the one where he gets trolled with the super chats.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love that name.
Yeah,
That one?
yeah.
Okay, give me 2 minutes.
I can't find it.
wrong.
I can't remember whose channel it was on.
Andy Master's headed to bed. Good night to you, sir. We have Valiant Renegade for $10 saying, cheers to the success of the Late Show. Thank you, my friend, and thanks for being here. Give me hope for a late night Friday, LOL, if I ever live again. Oh, boy. Yeah, you'll be fine, dude. It's good to see you, VR. Thanks for the $10, of course, but I appreciate
We
you.
should do a late night Friday stream.
I'm doing this Sunday thing. It's a lot of fun. Oh, man. All right. I feel like I'm like tapping my thumbs together now. Runner says, was it Film Gob Lethal?
No, that's who I thought it was actually, but it wasn't. That was my first thought.
TZ Burton, have a great evening. Thanks for being here, my friend. I know a lot of people are winding down. Normally, I would be winding down, but I was promised a great thing from Lethal.
Don't worry, Mr. Grant Gregory will find it because I can't find it.
All right. Tom, any fun things, thoughts, anecdotes, any of that?
No, I'm trying not to die over here.
Oh, really? Why would you be dying?
I've been choking since you showed that cock.
It wasn't me.
Oh.
At least you're not choking on a
blowing up
sausage.
I've never been on a stream this degenerate before in my life.
I doubt that. I watch Saturday morning cartoons.
I have never been on a stream that showed Green Goblin butt fingering whatever the fuck that was, and Spider-Man just watching it.
I think it was Iceman.
I put something in the private chat. I just want someone to watch it. Someone.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Yeah, I
thought it was Black Angus. Yeah.
Oh, I can't.
Black Angus reviews?
Yeah, he was the one that clipped that out.
All right, I've been told to do something, so I'm going to do something. Somebody vamp. I dare you.
Vamp. It's only like 7 seconds. It's
Vamp.
He wants you to talk about Halo again.
I don't like that show.
We'll be here for an hour.
Fucking oath. Get comfortable.
Are you excited for Brie Larson to be in Multiverse of Madness?
An actual reason to finally watch that movie.
Yeah.
I just want the cut version where it's just all her scenes put together.
Yeah,
8 seconds.
no. As funny as that is, no.
All right, now we know where the line
greatest
is.
moments ever.
Okay, we know. Okay, cool. All right, so there's a
Some
little
more
bit of
butt
a step
fingering.
back. Yeah.
Oh, now I gotta watch this. Hold on.
I mean, it was a good
I'll
chant
be
that
back.
those people were doing at the college game.
So we got to find more butt fingering stuff.
No, just no. All right. Well, I think we've ran out of road.
Well, butt fingering's okay. You just can't go to gamer words.
Oh, yeah, Valiant, we know. We know. By the way, they clipped that scene.
Well, no, he's not. Not in China, he's not.
Yeah, in China, he's
Wasn't he always gay, though? Like, wasn't that a thing from the start?
No, it was something that happened 10 years after the book came out by the author, because we're not allowed to call her by her name anymore.
And you know what, Valiant? We actually started with this story that we have a decent shot at losing money on Dumbledore. Absolutely, my friend. Hey, Sci-Fi for me TV. Good to see you, my friend.
Dumbledore's one of the rainbow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Somebody, you know what, you guys, if you want to post the link to that, Grant, you can, so that everybody sees where the line is for me. That's fine.
Yeah.
Too close to something I find so offensive that I can't even begin.
Yeah, that it might.
Yeah, that C word. Yeah.
It.
Was
It's still one of the greatest moments of YouTube.
I also liked when he destroyed his $400 set of headphones because he hadn't had them plugged in and he couldn't hear anything. Didn't realize that was also a good moment.
Oh, is that why he flipped out? I thought it was like was it like getting like signal or some shit?
Yeah, no, he wasn't because it wasn't plugged in. So he cracked it and he threw him on the floor and smashed him.
He's a fuckwit, isn't he?
Just a little bit. I mean, I'm not a biologist, but yeah, I think he is.
He's a fucking dickhead.
I think that's the correct terminology.
Would you consider him a fuckwit, Culture? Do you think he falls into that category?
Yes.
Yes.
Greetings and salutations.
John, are you here? What's going on?
Look at the penis.
Look at the penis. A buttologist. Oh, no. A buttologist. Double butt fingered. Double. You could turn that to double butt fingered.
That was the worst James Bond movie.
James Bond and double butt fingered.
All right. We've ran out of road, I believe. On that note, I'm going to wrap this up. Guys, thanks for being here, everybody. You guys are incredible. Please do check out The Gilded for myself and many others here, including Toxic Man Flu. But I'm going to let everybody say goodbye on the way out the door. You guys are incredible and incredible at the same time. We've got Toxic Man Flu going to say what he says when he says things. You know, he's a producer. Excellent.
I don't produce shit.
Oh, that's true.
So I just make funny videos of culture doing all kinds of stuff. As a koala, pointing out the cock. Does it pretty well.
Wow. I don't really feel like I do any of those things, but thank you.
I have like 20 lists of things that I'm going to pick out of videos for you.
This is bad. This is very bad for me.
Yeah, definitely don't collab with me to get all the uncut stuff that no one has ever seen. Definitely don't do that.
Definitely, Grant, we are not having a meeting this week about that stuff at all, and culture doesn't.
Oh, this is going to be bad. Steven Otten, also known as Deleted Scene. Steven, got anything to speak about?
All right. Yes, my channel is now up and running. I also appear on Pulp Culture Minefield, Rambling Canuck, and I also do live streams on the weekends with Jedi Bill. And I, of course, now co-host Saturday Serial with Matt Allen on his channel, Bud Boy Productions. So check us out Saturday mornings.
Awesome. All right. And we also have the amazing Aussie Lethal Lightning.
Hi. Thanks for having me on. I hope you had a good Easter.
dude, I'm so glad you were here. You're always welcome, my friend.
Oh, thanks for sending me the link, sir.
Yeah, even though there's a decent chance that I will lose my channel. So, and
oh, come on, 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3.
Congratulations on your conversion to Judaism, Lethal.
And of course, Tom, my internet wife, I guess, or something.
Come and knock on our door. We've been waiting for you.
There you go. Thank you. Hey, Tom, say something good.
Something good.
Okay. Talk about your channel. Don't you have things going on? And
there's a channel over there called Midnight's Edge After Dark, somewhere on the dark side of the web.
All right. Thanks, Tom. And of course, my producer, editor, and all-around good guy, Mr.
Living
Dranker.
Muppet.
No. I can't promise all of those things, but yeah, I'm definitely one of those.
Now he's married. He's hitched.
Yeah, have you found your balls yet?
Yeah, no, the missus has them. So, yeah.
Yeah, she hit him like Easter eggs, didn't she?
No, she only got one because there's 2 of them. She gets half of them. That's how it works. So, yeah, I got to keep Freddy. He's the left one. So, I'm all good.
So Freddy gets fingered. Got it.
This is absolutely bananas. But thank you for being here, everybody. We had a great time, or I had a great time. Hope you all did too. I don't have an outro yet, but thank you, Grant. I don't have an outro yet, but
cheers. Late night's over.
I will.
Hope he stops talking and just closes the stream.
Where the kisses are heard.
Always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind.
Why are we counting down?
Man, that's hard.
You're bleeding.
Honestly, that wasn't my fault. Somebody played with it. I didn't rewind it. I don't know what's going on.
I was just
you know what?
You should have left it with Spider-Man, Green Goblin, and whatever that dude was.
I know.
That was a highlight.
You know, I really feel like really feel like that was going to be okay. But then I think Grant sabotaged me. I'm not sure, but oh shit, we're still going. All right, yeah, my channel is under attack by my producer and all my guests. Anyway, all right, everybody have a good night.
Hey, Tim Haynes, good night. Hey, Eric K, happy birthday.
Love you guys.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh wait, you know whose birthday is tomorrow? Andre's birthday is tomorrow. I guess technically today.
Happy birthday, Andre.
All right, I'm gonna go
that
now.
happened yesterday.
We gotta quit the show.
Oh, okay. I'm hitting the button. Shut up.